Welcome everybody to Tuesday night. Yeah, that was a little hot. Hold on. Welcome to Tuesday night. I hope you're having a great evening. This is a change of plans from what I was originally going to do. I was originally going to be out of town, but I'm not out of town. Obviously, you can see I'm here. So I'm doing a live stream instead of the pre-recorded debate that I have already uploaded. It's queued up. It's ready. So this will be a little different. It will have some audience participation, but we have a little bit of time before I need you to participate. So anyway, I'm looking for in the chat, oh, all right, I'm looking for somebody. If I see this person, I'll mention them. So anyway, all right. So now if you saw the video I did on Conspiracy Tunes yesterday, then super. And if you didn't, what's going on? Like if that something happens there, I might talk about it. You got to keep up, people. So if you haven't seen it, it's where in an interview by Apocryphon. So Apocryphon is the guy that's running the Asylum Discord server. He interviewed Mark Sargent on his own channel, and I watched it, and Mark said something there that got my attention. Mark said something to the effect of, I'll play it in a second here. Take a picture of the curve of the horizon from an airplane, hold a straight edge up to it. If it's still curved, send him an email and he will quit flat Earth. Now, I only got in that video one of the times he said that. And so some people were wondering, well, maybe he wanted a straight edge in the airplane. Nope, it's not what he wanted. They suggested some of the excuses that he might use. I'm going to go over the most popular one in a little bit here. So, anyway, so yeah. So Mark Sargent gave his word that he would quit Flat Earth if somebody emailed him a photograph of the curve of the horizon from an airplane. There it is. So will Mark quit Flat Earth as he gave his word? That's the question. Now, he has not replied to my email. I sent it yesterday morning, 6 a.m. my time, 4 a.m. Pacific time. So he had all day yesterday and all day today to respond. I sent a message early yesterday. I sent a message afternoon yesterday. I sent a message today from a different email account to make sure that he hadn't blocked it. It came from a different provider. Make sure that it's more likely that two messages get through from different sources. So anyway, that's the state of where it's at. I do have, I'll show you, I do have I have a very particular video I made just for Mark. Right there, you're looking at it. That is, and Mark and I are the only two people on the globe that have the link to this particular video. Just two of us. I have not watched it, and I don't need to watch it. I made it. I have the hard copy on my computer. I'm just waiting for Mark to watch it. This is the video of me holding up. I mean, I did it in the other one that I put on the Conspiracy Tunes, but this is specifically the video of me, the whole video of me holding up the straight edge to the screen. Right, so in the one I put on Conspiracy Tunes, it's cropped, so it flows a little better in the video. But this is the whole thing. There's that. As just a couple minutes ago, he has not yet watched it. I'll refresh the page. You saw it flash on my face there. Still at 0. Still at 0. So melodic lyrics. Has CC's prize on the way. No, bad tune. So what is Sargent's email address? Oh no, just wait. Just wait. You're getting ahead of yourself. You're getting ahead of yourself. All right. Many Karen says for 6 shekels, he'll quit. You gotta never lie to Flurf. I think you worded that wrong. All right. PhD Tony said everyone should like the stream now. It's only going to go downhill once the Flurfisms start. Yeah. Well, it won't be a whole lot, and unless the audience participation nets participation from a Flurf. There won't be any need to, that won't happen. So, and then we got Chris said, welcome to the Temple of Toon where all the Toonites hang out. Oh, jeez. So somebody asked last week, why don't I like Temple of Toon? Temple is a place of worship. That's not here. This isn't me. It sounds wrong, right, to me. Anyway, and Toonites, I prefer Toonies, like Goonies. I have a in my t-shirt, in my Teespring store, I have a Goonies themed shirt that just says Toonies, if you're interested in that. So y'all are the Toonies, or you could say the Toon Army. So, all right. Mark Ali says, please talk about the alien whistleblowers. I've not seen much. I saw one that claimed to be some sort of testimony in front of Congress. It wasn't very convincing. So the thing is about aliens, I'll tell you this about aliens. They have to be far away, right? They're not coming from Mars or Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Venus, Mercury, right? They aren't coming from this vicinity. So they would need to have the ability to travel faster than the speed of light in order to just kind of visit back and forth. So in order to have that level of sophisticated technology, they certainly are not going to make the mistake of getting shut down. They're not going to make the mistake of, accidentally being seen. They're significantly more advanced than us technologically. So they're not going to make the kinds of mistakes that people are suggesting they have made. If they're that advanced. So it takes a whole lot of suspension of disbelief to think that they could blunder like that if they're that capable. So, the soldier, do you believe the chance of a family hiding a small brown alien who watches Gilligan's Island in their house? No, I don't think so. Renee Enemy said, I provided Sargent the link to your Conspiracy Tunes video in your latest YouTube video. No response. Well, you know what? Here's what we could do. Let's do this. Let's get right now. Let's do this audience participation portion right now. I'm going to get the link right here. Here is the link to the video. So grab that link, everybody. I'll pin it. And then I want you to email Sargent, and I'll grab his email address right from his YouTube channel. He says, email me. In his interviews, he gives out his email address and says, please send me the link. So here's what I want. Every one of you, grab that email address. I just pasted it in the live chat. Grab the link and send Mark an email. Say, here is what you asked for. Will you be honest? Something like that, some version of that. Don't be insulting. Don't call them names. Just say, this is exactly what you asked for. Here you go. Will you address it? So while you're doing that, I'll go. Chris says the Temple of Toon is where all the Toonites worship the sphere. Well, okay. Why would you worship the sphere? It's not something worthy of worship, right? Even for somebody that is a worshiper of spiritual things, of anything, that's not the thing to worship, Right, save it for the right thing, but that's not it. Anyway, PhD Tony says UFOs have a much worse air safety record than the U.S., and the U.S. has hundreds of thousands of flights a year. That's a great point. Well, all right, hold on a second. I'll say one thing. There's no way to know how many flights around the globe the aliens have done, right? So it's difficult to actually get a air safety record, isn't it? But I mean, it probably would be less than thousands per year, right? If they had thousands of things flying around all year, would we not notice that? Somehow, would somebody somewhere somehow notice it and actually get like real evidence for it? I think so. Anyway, Erica Erpelling says, have you spoken with him before, with Mark Sargent? I called in to his show once. And when I called in, so this is a show that Karen B hosts. And it's actually on Karen B's channel. And then sometimes, maybe all the time, he mirrors it back on his channel. So I called in there and Karen B got super mad at me and cut me off right away. She just booted me. I was just having a nice chat with Mark, said hi to Karen, and then she just booted me off. And then later she was giving me the double fisted fingering. That came out very wrong. Whatever. It was in the video that I published yesterday, the little clip of her doing that was her as a result of me calling in and being nice. I was very shocked at that because Karen and I, up to that point, Karen and I had a decent, some conversations that were very decent on Facebook. So I was very, very surprised at that. So, all right. And Karen says, some people even worship both spheres, if you can believe that. Yes. Jeebus says, we shall do as you command. So, all right, his email, I'll put his email in again, just so that you have it in there. There's his email, and there's the link to send him, right? So yeah, if you haven't yet, please send that to him right now, because you may not know this, but he has a live stream in 45 minutes that he's going to be on with Karen B. Karen B, my biggest fan, my number one fan, Karen B, will be hosting in just 45 minutes. Mark Sargent on the weekly video Strange World. So, you were, oh, hold on. Eric Burns says you were given this. Yes, that's what I was given. So people go ahead and have a look at what Eric, where'd it go? Where'd it go? This one right here. Go grab that. It's highlighted on the live stream there. Yep. All right. Chris says too, do you think the drivers of the UFOs have came here to worship the sphere in the Temple of Tune? No. Let me, I gotta open it first. Hold on. All gone. Okay. For some reason. All right. Who has sent? All right. I'll put in a poll. Start a poll. Have you? All right. There it is. The poll has been put in. So how can you tell, round ball defender, how can you tell when a photographer is lying? They are breathing. Yeah, so the thing is, the name of this stream is, what did I say? Exposing, hold on. Shining a spotlight on FE lies. Yep. That's the name. So I have a few things I will be showing. So let me do that right now. So let me show you. Here we go. Here is Mark Sargent's channel. This is just a selection of it. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the same thumbnail with just different color text. Now that particular picture behind there is a screenshot from a high altitude balloon. And he chose that, I think, because he believes that that shows the true shape of the horizon. Now, if you look at that closely, you'll see it actually curves up a little bit. It's a little bit convex. Concave. It's a little bit concave. So it doesn't quite, when I look at it, I see that right away and I'm like, oh, I know why. And I can also see that it's a tiny bit below center of frame. So if something is a little bit below center of frame and it's a little bit curved up on the edges, that tells me it's probably a GoPro. And then you look closer, and you probably can't see it on here, but if you look at it, there's a little thing that goes from this part of the screen here up towards this part of the screen at an angle, right? There's a line there. It's like a wire sticking forward in front of the view of the camera. Well, I recognized that immediately. That is from the Little Piggy cam. That's what it's called, the Little Piggy cam. It was a high altitude balloon sent up to 120,000 feet several years ago. And I happen to have a little clip of it here. So this is Little Piggy cam right here. You can see it's got that line, that wire sticking forward up into the frame diagonal. So that is what he chose. And he's got it on more than this. He includes a little clip of it in his videos. So he has a lot of videos where it's just him talking with somebody, like an interview, like a radio interview. Then he has just a series of short clips and videos that he just lays over. It's the same one every time, and he probably updates them over time. That's got this, like, it's a 10 to 15 second clip of the Little Piggy cam. That's got this in it. That's it. It's not the whole cam. It's not, 10 minutes while it was at high elevation. No, it's just this little repeating clip. But here is the actual video. This is a minute long. And we can see maybe what this is about here. Oh, the balloon popped. And look at that. Look at how curved that is. Now, if you are saying that photograph is this video really represents the shape of the Earth, Mark Sargent, what is this? What is this representing? Right? Or this. What is this representing, Mark Sargent? Flat Earthers use this video often. Austin Whitsitt has used it live in a debate. In the most recent mockumentary from Tanner Stewart, the Satanist, and his buddy that doesn't think that is unaware that the white part of a compass points south on this compass. Whatever, it doesn't matter what his name is. Anyway, this is the particular, they use this one. This is the most common one that I see, is this particular little piggy cam. And this is what it is. So is this a real representation of the shape of the Earth, Flat Earthers? Is this what you want to keep doing? Well, Mark Sargent, you used this, a cherry-picked section of it, as your, evidence. There are many times where he has said balloons, he claims, are tabletop flat. Right? And that's the end of that. He says tabletop flat. He actually uses that word, those words, tabletop flat. But it's not. Obvious. That particular one is the one he likes to use, but it's not. Gotta light a flurf. Right? Mark Sargent, I want to ask you, are there any high altitude balloon videos that you have that you would send that show ground to peak? Right? So we can look to see, is that a GoPro lens, or is it something else? Or you're just going to show that little clip? Gotta light a flurf. Right? You don't. I asked you know, every time they have a little clip of something on, like, well, do you have the whole thing so we can look? What camera? What lens? Well, they don't know, right? They're not truth seekers. They're lie seekers. Flat earthers are lie seekers. Go find, challenge you right now, any flat earthers watching right now, find a video at high elevation of say more than 100,000 feet of the horizon where it's flat. I need the whole thing though, or I need to know about the lens, right? So the whole round to peak, or I need details about the lens. You won't do it. No flat earther has done it. I will just send it. mctoon@mctoon.net. So, all right. So I'm going to play so what I've been doing, it's a bit time consuming, but I have found multiple clips of Mark Sargent saying the same thing. So I'm going to play that. He won't be able to back out of it. So, all right, here we go. For your viewing pleasure, Mark Sargent giving the challenge.
Take a picture of that, hold a straight edge up to it, and then email it to me. I'll quit tomorrow. Fine, take a picture of it, put it back on your whatever screen, hold up some sort of straight edge to it, like this thing right here, hold up straight edge to it, and tell me if it's still flat. If it is, great. Send me that picture. I will quit Flat Earth tomorrow, and you'll be famous for getting me to just ditch Flat Earth. Just take a picture of it. Seriously, I'll quit Flat Earth. Just send me a picture from an airplane where the curve is there. In fact, I put the challenge out to people, be 4 years ago now, where I said, if you think you see the curvature from an airplane, take your phone, take a picture of it, put it on your laptop or whatever, hold a straight edge up to it. If you still think the curvature is there, you send me that image. I get in my email. I will quit Flat Earth tomorrow. Right. No, I'm not lying. I check my email every single day. No one's done it. Here's my challenge, and I put this out there for years. I said, take a picture of it with your camera, put it on your laptop, hold a straight edge up to it, and if you still see a curvature, you send me that image. I'll quit Flat Earth tomorrow. No one's ever sent me anything. Remember the challenge I put out years ago, which I said, because I have had countless people have said, have you ever ridden in an airplane? I've seen the curve from an airplane. And I go, okay, fine, take a picture of it. And then put it on your laptop or whatever and hold a straight edge up to it and tell me if that horizon is still curved. If it is, send me the picture and I'll quit Flat Earth tomorrow. No one, and I mean no one, has sent me a shot from an airplane. I said, look, if you think you see the curvature of the Earth anyway from an airplane, you take a picture of it, you send it to me, and I will quit Flat Earth forever. So, and again, the challenge I still put out there, it was 18, 20 months old now, which is if you think you see the curvature side to side, and some people said, oh, I see it from the beach, I see it from a plane, take a picture of it and send it to me. If I get it and I see the same thing you do and it's not a fisheye lens, heck, I'll quit Flat Earth right now. Take a picture of it, put it on your laptop, hold a straight edge to it. I don't care if it's a piece of paper or a book, whatever, use a straight edge. If you still see the curvature, you email it to me, I will quit Flat Earth now. I'll quit it. I'll close up shop. That's it. If you see the curvature of the Earth, you take a picture of it, hold a straight edge up to it in your laptop, and you email me. If you still think the Earth is round, circular, and I see it's a curve,
take a picture, and the picture's flat. Obviously, it's a print.
Well, you know what I mean. If you see a curvature in the picture, I will quit Flat Earth tomorrow. Take a picture of it with your phone, and then put it on your laptop or whatever, and hold a straight edge up to it. A little straight edge like this, straight edge, old school. Hold it up to it and tell me if that curve's still there. If it is, you can email it to me. I'll quit Flat Earth tomorrow. Fine. Take a picture with your phone or whatever, and then hold it up to a laptop and hold a straight edge up to it. Straight edge. And tell me if that curve is still there. If it is, you can email it to me and I'll quit tomorrow. I will burn down the YouTube channel. I will shut everything down. Fine, take a picture of it. Take a picture of it, put it on your laptop or your screen or whatever and hold a straight edge and tell me if that curve's still there. If it is, send it to me. I will quit Flat Earth tomorrow.
You can't unsay that. Those videos, I think you noticed I gave the title. I think I did make a mistake on one of them. But I'll fix that. Those are on his channel today, right now. Those videos are there. He said that. He said he will quit Flat Earth. Now you'll notice he did not say he would nitpick the window. He didn't say that. He didn't say you'd have to somehow test the window. But yeah, he didn't say that. So if he brings it up, well, the fourth one I sent 4. The fourth one didn't have a window. It was a camera. If you saw that camera, it's like the back of it it's huge. The camera's giant. It's 9-inch tall film. I think it's 9 by 9 square, maybe. I'm not exactly sure if it's square or if it's like 9 by 7. But yeah, it's a giant camera, giant lens. So and the lens, I had to make sure I pronounced it correctly. The lens is anastigmatic, which is aggressively reducing distortion because they use it for mapping. And when you use it for mapping, you don't want to add distortion because they probably do some measurements on it. I don't know. So David Brock's standard metric camera is 6x6, but no, I know it's 9. It's a large format camera, is what it's called. But I know that one of the dimensions of the film is 9 inches. So, all right, I've got Amadeus Arkham. There, I was talking about him earlier. It says, "Hey Mike, it's Axis. Love what you're doing. Thank you for that, Amadeus or Axis." I was chatting with him earlier. Glad to have you here in the live chat. Let me do this here. There you go. A standard moderator. All right. Make sure you got to time out Gary Wybenga and 33 UC if he shows up. But anybody else, mostly we just kind of let them go because if they're going to say something ridiculous, we want it saved for all time. So, and yeah, people have figured out what I'm going to do. What we're going to do. Mark Beiser says next time get ahead of the nitpicking and roll the window down before taking the picture from 35,000 feet. Good idea. Actually, the one from 72,000 feet, that camera was sticking right out there. It didn't have anything in front of it. But oh yeah, we're gonna do that. So I emailed Wolfie and to make sure that particular, because Wolfie's the first and the fourth one are really the best. The first one is Wolfie 6020 at 46,000 feet, and he has a video of that same plane in a hangar. I'm gonna pull it up. If somebody can find it, that'd be good. It saved my time. I didn't get it ahead of time. A video in a hangar using the same plane, showing that outside the plane, straight lines are straight. And so that when at elevation, straight lines are straight. It's not adding curve because of the canopy. So, Many Karen says, this just in, Mark Sargent has quit Flat Earth and is now known as Mark Dishonorable Discharge. Oh, nice. Sargent Rock says, the cameras the F4 planes use now is SLAR. So I don't know what SLAR is, but it sounds amazing. All right. Maybe you'll say, Sergeant Rock, you'll tell me what SLAR is. So the question I have to Mark is, are you going to be honest? So, all right, I do need to show while I'm here. Here's the email I sent him yesterday, just so you know. The montage video is doesn't display up on the screen here as I intend. I may make that particular video live at some point to see, because I recorded a message just for Mark. So if you want, you can do that anyway. So I sent that. You can look at the time yesterday at 6:06 a.m. Is that right? Yep. The video went out yesterday at 6 a.m. So this was, he had all day yesterday. And then I sent a follow-up email. There you go, 11 a.m. That was today at 11 a.m. And then I sent yet another email, though. Those are both from MC Toon email address. Then I sent another one today from my, where is it? There it is. From my Gmail account at 4:05 p.m. So, and no response to any of them. So anyway, so it looks like we've gotten several. Several people have said they've emailed him. So let me end the I'll end the poll. And then we'll see. Here it is. End poll. We'll do the math quick to find out how many have emailed him. So we'll get a kind of a lowest quantity. So 288 votes and 18% emailed him. So that's 51.84. 51.84 people have emailed him. So thank you to the 84% of a person that sent it. But yeah, so at least 51 people have sent an email. Excellent. Mark should definitely get it this time. You think he'll respond? Do we think he'll respond? Ableist has just watched a video of a British TV presenter, James May, who flew in a U-2 spy plane. The curvature is stunning in his images and video. I'll send it to him. Now, hold on. Don't do that. The lens, he's in a GoPro for some of it. So that's not a great one. The what you can get from that is James May's eyes saw it. He said he saw a curve. So the lens that was used in that is not a great lens. So PhD Tony says dishonorable discharge is better than syphilitic discharge. Yes, it is. Thanks for mentioning that. Mark Beiser says, but when the plane is at altitude, the pressure differential between the interior and exterior is higher, causing the windows to bulge out some. Derp. Yes, that I have seen that. Which, of course, I would say, prove it. How are you going to prove it? You must prove that claim. That which is asserted without evidence is dismissed without evidence. Why would it bulge out? In fact, it might bulge in, if anything, because it's going at whatever speed it's going. The pressure on the outside pushing against it might cause it to bulge in. You need to show, flat earthers, you need to show the actual measurements supporting that claim. Of course, it's just straw grasping is what it is. So, Cocaine Flatty says, Tuesday night, time to bake some cookies, then mathematical constructs into all fields of science to hide the globe. That, of course, no one has found. Yes, nobody's found the mathematical constructs. Oh, Joe Whip says, I've been that high and the curve is unmistakable. Is Baba Ali says, is it the U2 unpressurized? So both, it doesn't matter U2 or the plane that Wolfie is flying. Is the pressure on the inside versus the pressure on the outside by air pressure going to cause it to bulge? Well, these are, that's a pretty high claim. You have the burden of proof. So, well, I mean, let me just, where to go? If you're going to make such a claim, flat earthers, then
the person making a positive claim has the burden of proof.
There you go. I mean, you got to listen to Austin. He's their guy on some of this stuff, right?
Now you have gotten to where you are just basically diverting the burden of proof. You're shifting the burden of proof. You make a positive claim of specificity, you have the burden of proof of specificity.
That's it. If you can't do that, people, then I'll just ignore it. It should be ignored. All right. So now, what did Mark Sargent say? See, I emailed him yesterday morning.
Right. No, I'm not lying. I check my email every single day. No one's done it.
I check my email every single day, he said. And he said he's not lying. All right. All right. Chris says, Toon, is there a relationship between seeing the curve of the horizon and 5G? No. I have, oh my gosh, a video on Thursday. I have a video Thursday of, it's tomorrow, of Mark Steele gardening. Oh, it's so funny. It's just a short one. It's funny. I think you'll like it. Then again on Saturday is Raynard Wilson tearing apart Mark Steele. That's, yeah, I mean, you got Mark Sargent, Mark Steele, the two loons. Discord got a lot of flurf. Gary, great screenshot of Gary Wabenga in chat. All right. I'll look at that. I'll have to look at that later. Okay, so did anybody get, I mean, I can look at it. I could look it up right now. The video of Wolfie with the where he's showing the cockpit window from the inside. So all right, let's look here. There it is. Let's look at videos. Was a while ago, wasn't it? Let me bring this over here. Two HUDs. So, all right. Somebody find it? You can jump right to it. Oh, look. Melka Ray says, can anyone ask Karen B if she's still the treasurer for FE Core? The site has been down since mid-2022, and I cannot find a tax report for 2023 for the IRS. Oh no, FE Core is defunct. Yeah, no surprise. No surprise. Let's see. All right. I'm looking. I was hoping for. All right. No, that's about the HUD. It's this one here about the HUD. Looking for. Oh, Leo the Alchemist says a flurf from Twitter is on your comments is arguing the window is the one causing the curve and that the lines are also curved to that degree. What would be the counter for that? Well, number one, present the supporting evidence. That's always the first thing to look at for when a flat earther makes a claim, because they never have supporting evidence for their claim. Never. It's just them repeating what their Papa Flurf said. And their Papa Flurf only did it in a video knowing that their loyal followers will just gobble up whatever they say without checking. So that's the answer. Number two is what I'm looking for right now, though, because Wolfie 6020, in that very plane where you see where you see the curve, the left and right curve of the horizon, in that same plane, in the hangar, did a test for whether or not on the ground, when he's not in flight, you know, is the curve of the canopy adding curve to the view out to the canopy. So all right, anybody? Nobody's helping me. Come on. All right, let's see here. Let's see if canopy comes up with anything. No. Let's see if cockpit comes up with anything. Flat Earth pilots. Flat Earth pilots. Here's my cockpit. Now show me yours. Yeah, all the Flat Earth pilots that claim they're pilots, like they're you know, low elevation pilots. They're single engine pilots, and they don't have, you know, a multi-engine certification like some particular Flat Earth pilot had claimed. All right, so let me get this off of the screen for a second. Turn this off. Jump past the ad for something. Yeah. All right, this isn't quite the one, but it's probably going to help a little bit. So it's right on topic. So here we go. This is Wolfie directly addressing. It says, no, curvature is being caused by the cockpit window. This is 6,000 foot altitude, right? So at 6,000 foot altitude on the globe, the horizon should not have a strong curve to it. So here we go. Oop.
Sure. Not too bad, yeah.
So, so there. All right. There's Wolfie showing the cockpit window is not causing the curve from 6,000 feet. But that's not the one I was looking for. Nope. So, all right. So I DM'd another Wolfie video on Discord. Oh, says I. Okay, let me look. Maybe that's the one. There it is. That's it. Yep. All right, here we go. This is the one I was thinking of. We'll just let Wolfie talk.
So the other day I was at the hangar and the aircraft is facing this wall. We can see that this beam clearly has curvature. It has a definite arc. However, the one below it is straight. So one beam is curved and one beam is straight. Now this clip was taken outside of the aircraft, looking along the beams so that the curvature becomes more obvious. And the next clip was taken inside the cockpit. So then I move into the aircraft, and this is now taken looking through the cockpit window at those same beams. You can see that the curved beam still appears curved. The straight beam appears flat. And when I play the clip, I move the camera up and down so that the beams are seen through different parts of the window. And you will see that the straight beam remains flat. So clearly, the curved window is not causing this straight beam to appear curved. It still appears flat when viewed from inside the aircraft. Now, as we saw here, when the image is compressed horizontally, the curve becomes more obvious. Let's see what happens if we try that with this image. And remember, we're looking from inside the aircraft. Here is the main image, and here is the horizontally compressed image. You can see the top beam is curved, the bottom one is flat. Ouch, flat earthers, that's gotta hurt. And a big thank you at this stage to my friend Where's Wally, who took the time to compress this image for my video. If you haven't seen Where's Wally's channel, there it is, and remember the Wally is spelt with 2 number 1s. His channel has seen some spectacular growth over the last few weeks, and it is well deserved. So I'll play those 2 clips from the hangar now, and you will see why another flat earth excuse has just gone out the window. So this beam has a gentle curve in it. You can see it quite clearly. The one below is actually straight. Curve, straight. That beam has a definite arc. The one below is straight. So now we're looking through the aircraft window. I'm inside the cockpit, and you can see that beam with the curve appears curved. The beam with no curve appears flat. So there is no curve being produced by the aircraft window. And it doesn't matter if we move up or down in the window. The curve you see on the horizon in my videos and in my photos taken from high altitude are real curve. It is not being produced by the windows, and this small demonstration proves it.
Do you ever find yourself?
All right. I have found myself. Thank you. Wrong one. Wrong one. There you go. All right. So that's the video I was thinking of. Thank you for that. Sending that ion. And now we move up to exposing the lies of flat earthers. And we have a flat earther in here that has shown a lie. Has gone for some dishonesty, right? Now, PJCnet and all other flat earthers tend to go for this one when evidence contradicts them. Now, let me make it clear. A person making a claim is just a person making a claim, no matter what side they're on. If they think that the Earth is a globe, then If they just make a claim, it needs to be supported with evidence. If they think that the Earth is flat and they make a claim, it needs to be supported with evidence. So PJCnet says Neil deGrasse Tyson says you would not notice curvature at that altitude. The problem is you do notice curvature at that altitude. Neil deGrasse Tyson is wrong. He's just some guy. Neil deGrasse Tyson also says that the Earth is a globe, PJCnet. So if you're going to quote him, why don't you quote that part? So Neil deGrasse Tyson did not in that comment offer any analysis that he had done. He was just speaking off the cuff, and he was wrong. Charlie Welsh, PJC is not a flirt. He's a globe skeptic, way edgier. Says, to be clear, a globe skeptic is just as stupid as a flat earther, and they think that the Earth is flat. They're 100% convinced that the Earth is flat, but they know that there's no evidence for flat Earth. That's what it's a worse position, right? A globe skeptic begins every conversation by admitting failure, by waving the white flag of defeat. That's their starting position, because they do believe that the Earth is flat, and they know that they have no evidence for it. So all right, let's see. Oh, beep doo boop doo. All right, sorry, ping pong Pat. Can't address that now. All right, so we've got a little bit of time before this this guy the next portion of the audience participation begins. Now, I didn't want to announce it ahead of time, so that's why I left it a mystery. Chris says, this is Lael. Lael, did you change your name up to Chris? Did you give up on Lael? Says, wouldn't level plain with mountains still be level? Well, I mean, flat earthers redefine the word level. So when every definition you look up, when it's referencing the surface of the Earth, level is the curved surface of water on the surface of the Earth. A level plain with mountains would probably not be level. It would have topography. So depends on, I suppose, the margin of error or the precision you're looking for. If you were to take the entire, if you had an actual pizza pie world, mountains would be less than X% deviation from less than 1% probably from the the surface of the flatness. So it depends. Yeah, I mean you could define it that way if your precision allows. So PhD Tony says, are flat earthers intellectual skeptics or intellectually septic? I'll go with the latter. Has PJCnet come up with a lame answer, a lame response yet? Oh, I don't see anything, PJC. Not yet. Mark Beiser says, based on gray satellite images, the Earth is potato-shaped. True. All he said was, all right. So, and this is a good question here. Let me see here. Where'd it go? Yeah, this is good. Level does not equal flat, right? The wall behind me is flat, mostly, but it's not level. They're not synonyms, right? And flat earthers love to use synonyms because it's so fuzzy, right? Synonyms are so fuzzy. You could if you use that, you can go anywhere with it. All right. Derek Bradley says level water, thought it was a geoid. Well, true. The more, right, if you want to go with the so the definition for level back to at least the 1700s is the curving surface of the Earth. That's all the farther back I've seen the word defined. It probably goes farther back than that. That's just all I've seen. The Merriam-Webster dictionary says the curve conforming to the surface of the Earth. So a geoid has a curved surface. It's not a perfect sphere. It's close to a sphere. It's not a perfect ellipsoid. It's close to that. It is the geoid, which is what they define more precisely as level on the surface of the Earth, is a bit inconsistent, but the variations are within a very small percentage. So, all right, man, Chris is on fire tonight. Chris says the point that by stating the Earth has topography, you have eliminated the levelness of the plane. Well, the problem is that's where you get with Bev. Bev is like, I can prove that the Earth is not flat. Well, yes, when you're talking about topography, but nobody, when a flat earther says that they think the Earth is flat, nobody thinks, oh, well, there's mountains. You think there's no mountains? No, flat earthers don't think that. So he's going after a red herring. Nobody actually thinks that flat earthers think that mountains don't exist. Bev is going after that. He's strawmanning his own, strawmanning that thing. Nobody thinks that. So you don't have to prove that mountains exist. You don't have to prove that the elevation changes. When a flat earther says they think the Earth is flat, they think that it is a plane, not a sphere. And another way to say that would they think that all verticals are parallel. And that is what Bev says. Flat earthers think that all verticals are parallel. So a vertical would be straight up, right? And of course, on the globe, we know that gravity defines that vector, right? So up. Yeah, but a flat earther thinks that two different points that are on the surface of the Earth, no matter how far away they are, their up is the same direction. Now we know through measurements that they deviate, and you can measure that with reciprocal zenith angles. It's actually kind of easy to do for a surveyor. Baron Rutledge did it, so he's a TikToker surveyor, and he did that recently in the Salt Flats in Bonneville Salt Flats, in Utah. So he did that. He put the video up on his TikTok. I have the stuff. I analyzed his data. I was maybe going to use it last week. I didn't get to it, so I'm going to use it in a debate here sometime. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. So, all right. The soldier says, I thought Bev didn't know what being a flurf was. Yeah, well, Bev pretends to be dumb. Well, he's not really pretending. But he's always like this pretend. Oh, what do you mean a flat earther? I can prove Earth isn't flat. Yeah, we know, Bev. We know what you think. Prosthetic Head says, do you think Cece told his wife he's going to Vegas for business? What are you talking about? In October? Is he going to the conference? Gosh. They think the mean elevation is flat. Yeah, and that's another thing. They get so confused. They're like, they confuse curvature with elevation. So they look at the Suez Canal, which has very minor elevation change, if any, between the two sides of it on the bodies of water on either side of it. The elevation is the distance from the center of the Earth. So on a globe, the elevation should be the same, or within a very small margin of error. And they think because the elevation doesn't change that it's flat. But of course that is meaningless. If the Earth is a sphere, elevation, is the level, right? If the Earth is a sphere, level is a curve. If the Earth is flat, level is flat. You just need to show that. You can't use a dictionary. If you disagree with the dictionary definition of level as a curved surface, you need to show the measurements of it. And they can't do it. As soon as you ask them for the measurements of it, they're done. So they got nothing. All right. Yeah, they do the same thing with sea level. They just throw out the words without actually knowing full well that there is no supporting evidence for it. All right, we've got Stringer News 1 says, Bev says the topography is is a geometric plane. By definition, a plane can't have any features. So yes, Bev claims that it's completely flat. Well, he does like to play word games. All right, what did PJC? Let's see. PJCnet says Mr. Sensible's mage went 38 kilometers up. The perceived curve looks less than what is perceived at lower altitudes from a plane. Something has to be wrong. Well, you did not include in your analysis that you did not do the different lenses, right? So the different width of lenses makes a difference in how wide it is, right? So if you have a wider lens, it's possible to see a larger percentage of the curve. If you have a narrower lens, you won't see as much. So you need to do a like-like comparison, or you need to control for that in your analysis. You have to analyze, including the actual lens and how much you expect at different elevations. So PJCnet, again, you failed. You're used to it, though. So, I get it. Get that you're used to failing. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. So we're gonna have to do a few things. So, Deadpool 22 says, joke revised equals, what is Flat Earther's favorite cake? Simple and plain. Nice. Mark Beiser says, according to Bev's whole thing on topography, he appears to believe that things that are parallel can intersect. But of course he would reject that. But yeah, when he plays his word games, those are the types of things that you have to conclude. So, all right. Professor Phil Bell, Flatsoid thinks that the units for momentum is a magnitude. Oh, Flatsoid really sucks at units. He doesn't understand units. He thinks that pressure is a force. He'll just say that. He'll just throw out pressure is a force. It's not. But he doesn't understand that pressure is a force over an area. Oh, then he'll agree with that. But then he'll go back to saying that pressure is a force. No, it's not. Different units. And very rarely do flat earthers have, I guess, I've never seen one that can do dimensional analysis. I love dimensional analysis. It's easier to do than the rest of it. That's the easiest part of it. You just put units, equals units. You just put it all together like that and see if it works out. So, all right. No replies from Mark's yet. His mom made meatloaf tonight. Well, he will be talking with the newest, or the current friend zone lady, Karen B, shortly. So now, who was it? Somebody, I won't say his name because I know his real name and I know his online name. Said that, or messaged Karen in her live stream yesterday morning that Mark quit Flat Earth, and of course she didn't believe it. Right? He hasn't said that he did it, but he's going to have to if he's going to be honest. He has to. He doesn't have a choice. Right? Mark Sargent, you have two choices. You asked for a very specific thing, and I provided it. So you can either accept it and then leave Flat Earth because you said you would, or you can be a liar. So that's it. That's it. That is all you have, Mark. So, all right. And you know what I'm going to do now? So I'm going to right now change the thumbnail. I made a different thumbnail for today. And now it changes. There it is. Different thumbnail. Different description. Shining a spotlight on F.E. Liar Mark Sargent. That's the new name. The new thumbnail has a picture of him. So there we go. There we go. All right. Has Karen B started yet? She has. There it is. There is the live Karen B video. So don't do anything yet, people. This is what we're going to do. We're gonna go in there. We'll do it now. You gotta know, Karen B is a big fan of censorship. She loves censorship. Flat earthers are very good at it. Dearth is one of the best, and Karen has learned from Dearth how to be an aggressive censor. So she will not allow any dissenting voices. Now, it is subscriber only mode. You see that right there? Right there, subscriber only mode. So go in there. I'm asking you, go in there and subscribe so that you can comment. But we're going to just do one person at a time. So I don't know what they're doing. I'm not listening yet. I am listening. I don't hear any noise. So, but now my guess is that he might have noticed all of the emails that he got. I don't know what's going on. There it is. All right, something's starting. All right. Turn down the sound. So, all right, they're going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask, has he looked at the evidence? Hopefully he has. Well, I mean, actually, in order to be an honest person, hopefully he hasn't, and his email's been broken. In order for him to be honest, he will have had to, be locked out of his email or something. So, is this live? Are they actually playing drums on screen? Seriously? All right. Now, all right, what do we got here? We got 555 of you watching right now. And poor Mark's got only 73. Poor Mark. All right.
Straight to you from a large spaceship, currently at war with mainstream science. Meanwhile, the peanut gallery is worried about the climate change going on. I mean, it's the hottest it's ever been. Well,
all right, what he's in his intro. All right, so what we'll do first is we'll ask in the live chat. We'll just do one at a time. Have you looked at the email from MC2?
hello, everyone, and welcome to Strange World, where the truth is often stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Mark Sargent, the creator of Flat Earth Clues, which propose that all of us are living inside a Truman Show enclosed
We're not,
structure thousands
but
of
we're not,
miles
Mark.
wide. Just Google Flat Earth Mark if you can't find it. Well, you're just not very good at the internet. Currently, the show is on Tuesday nights at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, and yes, Caroline, if it is not August 1st, 2023,
right.
then you are listening to a rerun.
Let's go.
Quote of the gay. Quote of the gay. Where are we going with this show? Goes exactly like this relevant thing.
So you do need to be a subscriber for a certain amount of time. Man Devil says 5 minutes. So if you intend to pop in and say something, you got to go subscribe. Right? That's one way that they. I don't have a subscriber only mode. Right? I have. I've had a couple problems where people like there's spammers that come in, and I'll set it to that, but then I'll take it off. I don't like that.
Karen B of the channel, Karen B. Hey, Karen.
Yes. Hello. Good to be here once again.
Now, how angry
It's Tuesday
is Karen
again,
gonna get?
and we have quite a bit to talk about. Believe it or not,
Mm-hmm.
it's a busy week.
I hope it's an email you've gotten.
Hey, Karen, being the current queen of Flat Earth, it must be hard to find Flat Earth friends. Do you know an easy way to find cool people?
They're advertising for Dearth's app, I think, the Friend Finder. Yep, there it is. No need to give them free ads for that. All right. Ashton Richards said, when Karen B appeared on my screen, my apartment started smelling like cat pee, and I don't have any pets. Dave Kircher says, thank Titicaca, it's Tuesday. Oh, thank you. All right. All right, Extra J, we're going to find out how angry she is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, not next week, but the week after for episode.
Yeah.
What episode, Karen?
420.
Yeah. Weird, right?
I know.
It's so weird that a guest would
know.
request such a specific number.
Yes.
But hey, we
was
have
it
to
Austin?
bend to social pressure sometimes. Also, shout out to Dennis,
Oh,
who sent me
I'll
a
switch
really
to
unusual book, and it's
chat. There you
called
go. All right.
Marketing the Moon. I don't know if you can see
All
it there,
right. Come on, Mark.
but it is it's
Come on,
black
Mark, get
cover,
to
but
it.
it's the selling of the Apollo lunar program.
Get to
it's,
it, Mark.
It's a pretty thin book, right? It's not very
All
big.
right. There's
But
104
it's,
watching,
it
so it's
is
not all
amazing
500 of
to
you,
between
which is
the
which is good.
articles and the
Don't do that
the
yet.
pictures. The scope of the Apollo program and how it was marketed to it would be my grandparents. So we'll call them the World War II generation. Some people say, oh, it's the greatest generation. It's like, no. So if you're keeping track from youngest to oldest, there is Gen Z, there's millennials, there's Gen X, which is me. There's the boomers, which would be my parents, and then their parents, which would be
I think Mark's a boomer. He's probably a boomer.
and wow.
Right,
Holy
no,
smokes.
don't ask yet.
They didn't have a chance.
They got a bunch of fluff at the beginning to get through. I just want to hear if he's going to actually address the email that he got.
The corporations and the toy marketing. I mean, that's all anyone was talking about for years was the Apollo program. They even did a 50
it wasn't just
50,
marketing.
My parents were kids back then.
It was a whole bunch of real people that were working on it, Mark Sargent. Thousands and thousands of people were actually working on it. So yeah, it was a big deal. Yeah, I have more likes than he has watchers on the stream. Yeah, so Mark Sargent is the face of Flat Earth. When somebody wants an interview with a Flat Earther, they go to Mark Sargent. This guy right here. He has 113 watching right now. And I don't know how many, but a chunk of that is you guys.
Sorry. Real quick.
All right.
Do you have meetups on yours?
I don't. In fact, the meetups that I have listed already happened, and I have to put them in the
Get 'em
past
out here?
meetups.
The one I've got.
That's true. The Godzilla's 11. I said that on purpose. There's a whole bunch of A's at the end. There are people still alive who worked on Apollo. There are people still alive that walked on the moon. You can go ask them. You can go ask them, did you walk on the moon? Say yes. All right, we got Dave Kircher said, thank Titicaca. It's Tuesday. We got Patrick Butler that said, I love Loons Day night. And we've got Many Karen that says, Mark is a bummer, not a boomer. Nice.
Dave Murphy, also from the UK.
Ah, jeez, Dave Murphy, the piss drinker. Ugh.
Jaron Campanella of
Oh,
Jaronism.
They're talking about the Flat Earth Convention, or the Flat Earth Global Convention in October, I think it is. Which will be in Vegas. I don't know if it's in October. It was called Flatoberfest. It was previously in October. So I don't know if it's going to still be in October or not. So
I guess I should put him under the Effie Clock app or something.
Track him down. Yeah. We're actually thinking of putting one of those cat bells around his neck. And so when you hear like a ling, 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 jingle, jingle, jingle.
Maybe we could get him some sort of like neon hat that, that stands above the crowd so everybody knows where to find him. It just puts like David Weiss is here and points with an arrow pointing down.
Oh, come on. It's just so just stop getting, hey, talk about the emails that you got, Mark. What's up with this?
Like, he's full of gold.
All right. Let's see here. I want to get all right. I have how many? 15 videos. I have 15 videos of Mark saying, I'm just looking at my different folders of stuff here. 15 videos of Mark saying that he will quit Flat Earth if he gets a photo of the horizon. Which he didn't do. I don't know why. What's up with that? So there it is. All right. Get this queued up here. So there you go. All right. Mr. E-Man says, Mark, MC Toon has made the mistake that flat earthers need to prove their claims. Mark has made the claim that he checks his email. He has made that claim.
He'll be these sound bites whenever he goes to the courthouse steps. That's it, in various states.
What?
It's gonna be awesome.
Seriously,
And no
Mark,
one's gonna care. No.
since the beginning, Mark, you asked for an email of the curve of the horizon from an airplane, and you got it yesterday. And you said, quote, "I will quit Flat Earth tomorrow," if you got it. Tomorrow is today because you got it yesterday. This should be your live stream announcing that you are quitting Flat Earth, Mark Sargent. You said you would. You got it. You lied. Right here, Mark Sargent. This video right here, taken from an airplane at 46,000 feet, shows the curve of the horizon. You asked for it. You got it. What's going on? And look, when it's at the top of the screen, the curve is there. The lens, there's no lens distortion there. I already covered that this very same plane shows that the canopy is not adding curve. Top of frame, middle of frame, bottom of frame. So the little piggy video that you like, this one here, Mark Sargent, this video, look at that, below center of frame, it curves up. It curves up. We're not seeing that here, Mark Sargent. See that? It curves down on the sides. This curves up on the sides. So you can't complain that this is that this is a fisheye lens. You can't complain that this is barrel distortion. You can't complain that the canopy does anything.
Map Earth's winds re-entered the atmosphere.
Oh, jeez. So we've got this fluff news instead of actually covering things. So, all right. Here we are. I see Real Cygnus is in there. Very good. Oh, not anymore. Did you just get booted, Real Cygnus? You can't, don't telegraph. All right. All right, I see. Judy, you got this. Says Karen B. Make sure Mark checks his email inbox, please. Good. That's good. It's non-confrontational. They're talking about Antarctic ice. Good. All right. What else do we have here? So just a few people. We don't want to get too much at first. Dave Fear says hi, Mark. I know Dave's. I see Icy Spin says hi there. Dearth is there. Yeah, good job, Dearth. Oh, PJ CNET. Don't give it away, PJ. Don't give it away. All right. So, all right, let's see here. So what are they saying?
We're going to show you a map of Antarctica. That way you're thinking.
Oh, jeez. Nope. Nothing. Jay says Mark probably doesn't read the YouTube live chat, especially while he's simultaneously speaking. Probably not. But Karen B can. And Karen B can suggest that he reads his email. Oh, Stavely just blew the whistle. Stavely, you dog. I know he watches this stuff. All right. It's all right. I mean, get your censorship finger ready there, Karen. You're going to have a lot of censoring to do.
Pyramid is one of the platonic solids. That's actually a natural shape.
There's the actual map of actual Antarctica. Thanks for showing that, Mark. All right. Living room speakers is in there. Good. Dave Fear is Mark's biggest fan. So, all right. So what did they say? They are an MC Tunes troll telling him to check email. Yes. Check email. Check email. All right. Don't too many of you because he's gonna, yeah. Raf952 says, let them troll. Mark will be able to debunk anything MC Tune puts up. No. He will lie. Because flat earthers lie. That is what they do. Right? Mark said that he checks his email every day. He didn't respond to me yet. I don't know if he checked it or not. All right. right. Anything?
corner and it was like, bam. That was it.
Nope.
And they were like,
Oh, are they talking UFOs? Theories. All right. Lucifer the Harpist. Who's that? Says, no. A theory is a high-level scientific hypothesis with lots of evidence to support it. A hypothesis is untested and has little to no evidence. But then he adds like the globe, which of course is wrong because the only one that has actual evidence is the globe. When you ask for measurements of the flatness, they don't have it, but I can give you measurements of curve all day long. And then they will make claims about the measurements of curve without evidence supporting their claims about the measurement of curve. Just denialism. So, all right. Sargent Rocks is lying is the necessary antecedent to being a flirt. All right. Right-wing vegan says, I'm RAF 952. Thank you, RAF 952. So. Lucifer the Harpist, they've tested the globe earth hypothesis and ended up, no, it hasn't. Dummy. So they have no clue how to do any science. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, Stavely is calling somebody names. Someday Brian, my way. Tony McFlatty, says, Sargent, what's with your email? They keep asking.
how would you say this? He was a cryptocurrency influencer and entrepreneur who had gone missing on July 18th. He was 41 years old. His name is, what's his name?
Fernando Perez Agalba.
Yeah, gravity is a law. By the way.
We'll call him Algaba.
Gravity is a law.
They determined that he had been shot 3 times.
He has no idea
that he had been dismembered.
No idea.
And they suggested only an experienced criminal could accomplish. Oh, you think? Had reportedly piled up irrecoverable debts.
Nothing at all. Akabok says Karen B looks positively bored with Mark's ramblings. Yeah. Every week it's like there's no content, there's no there's no like new research into flat Earth to be published. There's never been any, right? All of the stuff that Karen B was on FE Core before it went defunct. All of the stuff that they did supported a globe. They just don't understand it. They measured the vertical temperature gradient. It didn't work out, right? They ignored it. The fake Dr. John D did the analysis, the refraction analysis. He did it totally wrong. If he was actually a real doctor in the field of optics, he would not make such a ridiculous claim. PC Tony says, you promised no flirting. I don't know if I did. All right. Despite overwhelming conventional wisdom. All right. Icy Spin says, this is what Chat GPT suggested for a good flat Earth comment. Despite overwhelming conventional wisdom, the compelling insights and evidence put forth by the flat Earth community has nothing. Open up a whole new perspective on our planet. It's remarkable how this perspective changes the mainstream narrative and encourages us to question everything we've been taught. The thing is, everything would go the other way, right? Gravity would be completely different. Surveying would be completely different. All of cartography would be completely different. All long range navigation would be completely different. But they've been so successful using the globe for all these years. I don't know how they're gonna. You have a long road ahead of you, flatties, because you got to get flat Earth cartographers and flat Earth geologists and flat Earth seismographers, seismologists, and flat Earth cartographers and flat Earth. Everything. You've got none of them. You don't have anybody in those fields doing anything. So, all right.
And you guys probably already know on Wednesday, the day after last week's show, Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, he's talking about Sinead. All right, let's do this. So if you're gonna do something, you gotta tag Karen to say Karen, and she goes by unveiling this realm. That's her actual her name, and she changed her channel name. You tag her, say, hey, ask Mark if he checked his email. Just do that. Say, ask Mark if he checked his email. So a couple of you. Don't do too many of you. Right, but then we'll watch. We'll see right here if the censor in chief has censors you. Right. There it is. Mandevil says, unveiling this realm, can you ask if Mark checked his email?
Political statement. And
Please.
as you know, there are a few Catholics in Ireland and the rest of the world. And so, yeah, didn't go over well at all.
No.
Hey.
So anyway, but
God.
as interesting as that was,
Gosh.
the more
Wha-
interesting
this
story
is-
I wanted
this
to get
isn't-
into was Pee Wee Herman.
Why?
So if you go to TMZ.com,
Why?
Pee Wee Herman,
Why do you
also
care
known
about
as,
Pee Wee Herman, Mark
Paul
Sargent?
Rubens, dead at 70 from cancer, wrote apology to fans,
Why do you care?
so on and so on. And there's shots of him. So was he battling cancer for the last 6 years? Yes. Yes, he was. But if you were in the healthcare system
Are you gonna
rotation for the last 6 years,
Claim that it's
which is a
that he
terrible
faked
time
it?
to be, because especially since the last 3, I almost guarantee that he was part of the shot rotation as well.
Oh my gosh.
So did his cancer all of a sudden accelerate and become turbo cancer? And was that what finally finished him off? If I was a betting man? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They built CERN to test the gravity hypothesis? No, they didn't. CERN wasn't primarily about gravity. CERN is about high energy particle physics. One of them that they were excited about for CERN was the Higgs boson, which they confirmed. Oh, jeez. Oh, Karen is deleting the email messages? Of course she is. Because Karen must block. Yes. Larry Scott says an FE map would be so easy to make. Lambert UTM, Albers, Goss, Kruger et al. Are complicated. No apologies for the complicated. Yes, they're complicated. It would be so much easier to make a flat Earth map. There's no projecting necessary. It's just a scale, 1-to-n scale. So, oh, she's calling people asking Mark about email, calling them names. Karen, they're not being mean. Mark was given exactly what he begged for. He begged for it, and he got it. Why not?
And usually that charge is indecent exposure, because it was a gay theater, gay adult theater.
Ed
And
Freeze
so-
says, 4:22 a.m. commercial sound and video. Mark doesn't have an email. Of course he does. Of course he has an email address. It's in the it's in the about tab on his channel. His channel. Remember, he is the face of Flat Earth. He's the one that people call when it's time to interview a Flat Earther. Yeah. What's that? Second. Just a second.
Down to Jeffrey Jones. That's the next wiki entry below Paul Rubens. So Jeffrey Jones, I don't know if you recognize him, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Big character actor. He was most known for, immortalized for, he was the principal in Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Right. And he done a bunch of other stuff, and he's still alive. And he got hit for child porn. And which was bad, considering he played a principal of a school. I know the two aren't related, but they kind of are in a way. And he, in turn, ratted out, because when you get hit for something like that, the first thing they ask you is, hey, we want to, where'd you get your stuff from? And do you know anyone else that gets this? We'll go off. It'll be easier on you if you can roll over on somebody. So who did he roll over on? He rolled over on Paul Rubens. And because Hollywood is a big gossip mill, there were people that knew Paul that called him up. It's like, dude, there are feds coming to your house. You can't be there. You got to get the hell out of there. And so they raided Paul Rubens' house, and they found a bunch of stuff, and that was basically the end of his comeback. And so he did some little things here and there, but they eventually, he had good enough lawyers, and they eventually dropped most of the charges. But yeah, there you go. So again, I love the Pee Wee character too. I thought it was one of those iconic 80s, especially late 80s. It practically defined part of the 80s, you know, that really high energy, kitschy sort of thing. But yeah, there you go. That weird? I thought it was kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But again, not again, would he have gotten hit without it? If you go, kind of goes into my thing where it's like, if you're going to go change history, you got to be careful, because the butterfly effect is really out there, which is, without Gilbert Gottfried, Pee Wee Herman would have never happened, because then he would have just been another Saturday Night Live cast member, and he wouldn't have written his own stuff. And without the principal from Ferris Bueller, who knows where his career would have gone for years on end. So anyway. All right. When we come back from the break, we will finish up Lucky Unlucky. And then we will do some clown worlds. We got some fun clown worlds, and then we'll take your phone calls. So, to the music, Karen.
Alrighty.
I'm muted. All that stuff I said. You didn't hear me. Okay. So now, yes, this is the time to call in. So go ahead, call that number. You'll get. Well, it's not on the screen right now, but it'll be on the screen in a minute. Call in, whoever wants to. All right, Flatoberfest is in October. Okay. Call in and say, this is what you say. It's not check the email. It's, Mark, you said, if somebody emailed you a picture of the horizon from an airplane and it was curving and you had a straight edge, then you would quit Flat Earth. MC Toon sent you that email. That's it, right? You won't, I don't know if you'll get much farther than that, right? I would call in, but they've already blocked my number. My phone number is blocked by Karen B last time I called in. So I can't call in. It won't even ring. I will not get connected. So, all right. So to get your thoughts ready about that, everybody that's interested, please do call in. Scroll down on I can't scroll down. I'll just reload the page. All right. There it is. It's back. It's back. Good night, everyone. What? Are they? Why good night? Good night. Why are they saying good night? Did they end it early? Chris Hoffman. Yeah, I scrolling breaks when mass bans happen. Ah, okay. So that video there was seriously. We delete spam. It's not spam. It's not spam. All right. So did they actually? Oh, the guy saying goodnight is leaving, not the stream. Okay, good. How do you call into them? All right, so the phone number will be up on the screen in a minute. I don't know what the phone number is. Oh, they're on a break. Oh, that's it. Karen's got to go have a smoke. Mark has to go say hi to his mom. There is the phone number. It's on screen. There's the phone number. So the phone number 848-222-2480. There's Mark playing air drums again. Of all of the air things that you might play, air guitar, I think, is the worst. But air drums do not look cool. I never thought air drums looked cool. Even if you had drums in your hands, sticks in your hands, still doesn't look cool. So, all right. Now, I don't know how many of you are going to call in. I hope a bunch.
And stepping out
I hope you fill their lines.
from his album.
Night and day.
Got a last minute meetup from.
All right. Fa of the QTube family says, sounds like Karen is being a Karen. She is definitely the Karen of Flat Earth. It's perfectly named. Mouth Breather says, who's fallen on the sword and calling in to ask if he checked his email? Yep, absolutely. So, yeah, they need a break. It's been like 15 minutes. They need a break. Well, it's been half an hour.
fileprius@gmail.com.
All
right. Back to Lucky Unlucky.
Unveiling the truth says I missed my channel. Maybe
let's go. We're going to do a series of Luckies. They're all
did it get deleted?
Got some Luckies. So first one. Colombian soccer player. This is from Fox News. Colombian soccer player, 18, clutches chest and drops.
Oh my gosh, they're not doing. It's the call-in show, and they're not doing the call-ins. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, you could, if you want, you could get in there and do some little regular chit chat like Extra J did, right? All right. Yeah, they are afraid. That's the thing. A lot of flat earthers are scared, and the higher up they are, they're generally scared, right? Mark Sargent doesn't want to talk to me, right? He only wants to talk to people who don't know how to talk to a flat earther. Karen B, she won't ever. Nope. Eric Dubay is scared to talk to people that know about how to debate flat earth. And they pretend that they want to go talk to somebody that they know won't talk to them, right? So Dubay says he wants to debate Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson has previously stated that he won't debate flat earthers. So Eric Dubay is safe in making that challenge. All that what he's doing is posturing and pretending to want to debate. All right, I'm going to get that stuff off screen. So, all right, let's get the phone number. I'll put the phone number here. What is it? 88882. Yeah, will they? Mandevil says they'll probably avoid call-ins today, knowing what's going on. So 848-222-2480. All right, so there's his number. And I'm going to pin that. So there is the pinned phone number. Jiffy Cone says Buffalo, 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 Buffalo. Cool. She is now, oh my gosh, look at that. She's now banning anyone asking when calls will be taken. I am exposing a flat earth liar. This live stream is exposing a flat earth liar. That flat earth liar is Mark Sargent and Karen B. If you're scared to take calls because you know that it might be somebody challenging your position, it's because you're a liar. Right? Come on. Still in calendar. All right. So, I mean, hopefully somebody's calling in.
Seen anything like this down.
So, Melodic Lyrics says, imagine ignoring the drama and exposure from a channel with live numbers 3 times as large as you. Flirts also make terrible business people. Yes. Yeah. Props to Jaron. Twice. We've had a conversation twice, and both times he's gotten kickback from people saying, why are you doing this? Right? Because we had a friendly conversation. They were upset about it. But those videos are his most highly watched recent videos. You go look on YouTube. Go look at Jaron's videos. Both of them got more than 10,000 views, and his other videos around there are all less than 10,000 views. So, Tomato X Machina says 3 sock accounts hidden. They hate free speech. Yes, this flat earth liar that I'm exposing hates free speech. So, Oh, I saw a second one from Jiffy Cones that says Buffalo, 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 Buffalo again, and then says I didn't mean to send it twice. I hope that didn't charge me both times. It probably did. Because I see it twice. Here, I'll put it on screen. So there it is. It's on screen twice at the same time. So probably it will. Tell you what, you get double. I'll read the next two comments right away. David says, can someone call Mark Sargent and patch CC through to him? Oh, industrial nerd, where are you? You got to call in with the CC voice. Oh, that'd be the CC soundboard. That'd be so funny. Oh, they're still talking about the sports people. Oh my gosh, why? This is the call-in show. Where's the call-in show? All they do is they go off on other stuff, trying to avoid little old me. What's up with that, Mark Sargent? What's up with that, Mark Sargent? You getting not in service messages? Did they just did they shut it off somehow? Oh, did we shut them down? Did we got nothing? They got no call-in going. Zula 1 711, yo. Zula 1 is saying something, and Judy, you got this, is saying, are these lives usually like this? Zula 1 says, usually not, and rolls to pay attention extra to, what? I don't know. Zula 1, I wouldn't piss on these people if they were on fire. Who? Mark and Karen? Okay. Maybe the show is dedicated to Colin. I was reading these, but I wasn't showing it on screen. So I mean, I don't want to show the stuff that they're showing there. So, Look at that. Palm 47, who I recognize, says, I like Jaronism. He isn't afraid, space comma. He isn't afraid to take on any glober. He also isn't afraid to admit when he's wrong. Honesty is king. Yes, that's a good comment there, Palm. Zulu 1 was talking about the trolls. Oh, right. Well, too bad you can't take the truth, huh? Professor Phil Bell says, I can't fathom how there can be 10,000 people stupid enough to think the earth is flat. That's a whole bunch of stupid. Well, I mean, yeah, but the thing is that there will be a dumbest 0.0001% of human society. There always will be. That's their target market. The dumbest people on the globe are the target market for flat earthers like Mark Sargent. Oh, there we go. NASA Bunker 33 wants to be a moderator, and I get a shield check. Count me in. Yeah. All right. I don't know. So. Zula 1 says, time out for being a dick. You can ask questions, just don't be a condescending dick. Well, yeah, but asking Mark if he checked his email isn't being condescending, is it? I don't think so. Check your email, Mark. Come on, Mark, check your email. Mr. E-Man gifted 5 memberships. Thank you for that. Sergeant Rock, this is a great comment. It says, we live in the age of the Jetsons, and there are people that think like Fred Flintstone. True. But I bet if you looked up the Flintstones, you might find references to the globe. Wonder. That's it. That'd be an interesting thing. Jeebus says, I feel a little Where'd it go? I feel like being naughty. I feel like being a bit naughty to them at this point. Well, yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of fun. Just to do. I had to reload because the live scroll froze. They must have banned a whole bunch of people. So I don't get all the questions about the email. What am I missing? Says Baux. Oh, Baux, genius. Yes. Absolutely. Ask about that. That's a good way. What's with the emails? Why are people asking about the emails? That's great. Jiffy Code says, I'm on my phone and it said it didn't charge me. So I tried again. Oh, well, NASA's going to pay me today through my 5G microchip. Massive Bunker 33 says, now I'm just waiting for the subscriber only mode thing to go away. This will be my 4th sock account. Mr. E-Man says, I've not yet been blocked yet for asking if there's any news regarding photos. So, here we go. Live show playing on the phone line. All right, so Corey Caserta is in listening on the phone. So there are you. You're hearing them.
Didn't work out too well because he fell. 68 stories.
All right, nothing yet. They don't. The call-in show right there. It's on the screen. Right there. It's on screen. Hasn't begun yet, apparently. So, Deadpool 22 says you put your joke in the chat. Let me find it. Which joke was it? I love this one. I gotta say, Baux. That's genius. What am I missing about the emails? Was Mark supposed to check an email? I don't get it. Really. 218 watching. That's probably a record for him. Oh my gosh. Lord Odin Allfather says, how long are you going to... Oh, it went away. So scared. So scared. Oh, the truth hurts, doesn't it, Karen B? Poor Karen B. Oh, I see spin. God, you can't block the ball. They show up here. They are forever here, Karen. They're always here. They'll be on this video. You don't get that. They're not going to just go away. You block people, you delete their comments, but they're right here. They still see them. Oh my gosh. Oh, genius.
Electric car.
All right, look. So, all right. And I'm thinking that they're not going to want to do any call-ins, will they? Will they want to do any call-ins? Yeah, they appear for half a second, then she pounces. Yes. So just know, I mean, they're probably not going to time you out. It's probably a full channel ban. Just be aware, right? This is your one shot that you'll get. I mean, it'll show up right here, right here. Maybe I can adjust that so all of it shows up a little better, right? I'll move it like this. There we go. Move it off a little. So there it is. So now you get to see more of it. So when Karen B, who hates the truth and loves censoring people, when Karen B the censor, the censorship queen, when she censors you, it will be here. So at least you'll get your little bit of a minute here. Bill Tetley says, sorry if this is inappropriate to ask, but my 40th birthday coming up in September. Could I get your autograph as a birthday gift to myself? My autograph is not... Why do you think my autograph is worth a gift? I guess I could. I don't know. Do you live in the Minneapolis area? Let's see. Where's Icy Spin? Did Icy Spin's comment get? Anyway, message me, Bill Tetley. Message me on either Facebook, Michael Toon, or on Discord. Both the Facebook one is in the description. The Discord one continually expires. The non-expiring link to Discord expires, so you'll have to maybe somebody in the live chat could put a link to the Discord server. So I need to sign an 8x10 glossy headshot. I don't have any. All right, let's see.
Looks when I was there when the Priuses, like when I lived in Boulder.
Oh my gosh, you still, yes. Right. I mean, Mark, you're missing this. You said you wanted this. Right there, this. Right there. It's right there, Mark. That's what you asked for, and you're trying to avoid it. Aw. Why? I wonder if I should I could do
Yeah.
What is it nowadays? Like 15, 18?
a little something. Let me do this here. Subscriber only mode. Okay. I'll change that. But I think I'm blocked. I think I'm blocked on the channel. So I was thinking I could do a super chat to Karen. So let's see. Corey Cacertas is still whining. I think that they have perma-linked the phone lines to the show audio. Yes, that comes in automatically.
And there was a line.
Yeah.
And it's not, you can't just put gas in the car and be done in like 5 minutes and go on your way.
Ugh. All right. Yeah, I can use an alias, so I will tell you what, I'm going to unsubscribe there, and then I'm going to subscribe with a different account because I don't want to accidentally remain subscribed. That would be crazy. Baux one says PO mode activated. Oh, what did you get? What did you get? I'm looking for. Yeah, all right. If you get a good one, I'll read it out on their side there. Shovelhead Steve says looks like Mark Sargent isn't ready to find a new grift yet. No. Because you know what he spent a lot of time talking about is he thinks that the entire reality is a simulation. He talks about that, but I don't think there's a whole lot of people in that Earth is a simulation. Reality is a simulation market. I don't think he's going to get the money from that one that he gets from. So, Steve Bauman says, Justin Frank Sanks, I sent a couple messages to MC Toon Live and they didn't show on his end, even a member chat. Yeah. So there you go. Mark Fa of the Q2 family says Mark mentioned electric cars. Ironically, he's driving a Dodge, if you know what I mean. Yes, he is driving a Dodge. He's good. Mark's good at dodging. He's good at dodging. All right. So let me go. I'm going to jump in on this one here. Subscribe. There it is. And then let's see. 9:50. So I'll see in a few minutes if I can comment there, and then I'll do a super chat. See if I can do a super chat. So Manny Karen says, Karen just said fossil fuels is liquid dinosaurs. I'm scarred for life. Well, is she not a Tartarian?
It went straight to her house. Yeah, she said, thought it'd be funny.
Ooh, Tornagon says flat Earth is propaganda. Will that get blocked? Oh, this is good. The shills. You fancy coming on the shill show for a chat? Oh, yeah. Got another delete there. For a chat, you'd love the 42 show. Was that get to... Oh! It got deleted. Oh, get this. Commercial sound and video. For those of you new to the channel, chat something retarded and get lost. Much love. Sorry, that doesn't match the previous sentence. That's called hate. Oh my gosh. Have you been in contact, Jiffy Cone says, have you been in contact with McFlatty since he completed his experimentalization lab? How's his finger? Tell him to rub rose quartz on it and chew some goo. He'll be right as rain. Yeah, I saw that he hurt his finger. Poor guy. Yeah, let's see. Charles Arnold says, just how many of your subscribers are watching them? What would it look like if everyone left at the same time? We will do that later. He's got 232 watching right now. So, Mark has a Viper. Her name is Karen B. All right, we got Steve6464 is going to say something. So, all right. Well, Martin H says, best way to shut these annoying Glober trolls up is for to Mark to destroy the crappy photos that Mac Loon sent him. Get him, Mark. Oh, good trolling. Good trolling. Will that work? Let's see. Now, for some reason, Judy is walking the line. Judy is walking the line.
Dude.
Right.
Dude. We're so bad. And you wonder, people say, oh, there's no such thing as fake news. People don't lie about it.
All right, he's not. The call-in show is nearly an hour in, and no calls have been accepted yet. None. There you go. No Globers allowed. Oh, is this your echo chamber? You gotta have your echo chamber to be safe from the owie hurtful things. The owie evidence that makes your butt hurt so much worse. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Richard. Oh, it gone. Gone. God, it was there for a second and now it's gone. Has Looney Tune got a channel I can subscribe to? I need a good laugh. Nice, Bouse. Nice. Good job. Good job. All right. Will a super chat get deleted? That's the question. So, Mr. E-Man says, I'm not seeing any of my comments in your copy of the stream. So when you're timed out, if you do a message, it tells you that you're timed out. When you've been banned from the channel, it lets you type whatever you want, and you don't know that it will never get there. The only way to know is to watch from another account or a non-logged in account. This particular one is not logged in. And then see if it shows up there. So that, Mr. E-Man, she banned you from the channel. Yeah, unkempt got banned the fastest. Rodman says still no live calls taken. Yep, absolutely. All right. A flat Earth concept painting. Yes, that's all they have. That's all they have. Let's see. All right, so let me see. Has it been long enough? Can I comment over here? Not yet. Not yet on the other one. Tony McFlatty says, are we doing calls soon? Mandel says, okay, gotta run. I'm banned there too, and even best of luck. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, their live stream. Her channel name is Unveiling This Realm. It's not Karen B FE anymore. I don't know why. So Binge Thinker says, I'm playing Flare from their chat. It's so easy. Yes, it is easy. All right. So, all right. I should be right on the edge of being able to participate with my conspiracy tunes. There it is. Oh, I don't have super chats connected. That's the problem. I can't super chat. So, or is the channel not able to take super chats? I don't know. Oh no, this is the same channel. This goes back 3 years. I'm looking at her channel on my other thing here. Yeah, this. So I might not be blocked with my there it is. With my MC2 live account. So all right, well, I gotta start that timer again. So all right, what are they talking about, Mr. Beast? Let's see what they're saying.
He started up his own burger joint. At least I thought it was going to be, he did a big ceremony very recently called Mr. Beast Burgers, which actually, sounds pretty catchy, right? So the headline says, Mr. Beast sues fast food company over revolting burger. So here's where he went completely wrong. So top YouTuber Jimmy Mr. Beast Donaldson is suing the company behind his fast food chain and says fans called the food revolting. Donaldson, the biggest YouTuber in the world, not corporation, with 172 million subs, opened Mr. Beast Burger in 2020. Officially, he claimed
he's doubting. He's doubting the number of subscribers that Mr. Beast has because he's jealous.
He's asking a judge to give him the right to terminate the arrangement. No, you're under contract, man. Good luck.
So no super chat is allowed.
Philanthropy, blah, blah, blah. The legal action filed in New York on Monday accuses virtual dining concepts of not ensuring the quality of his burgers, claiming they were at times inedible. So what happened is, I'll fill you in, guys. So he didn't want to.
All right. So Mark, here, I'm subscribed with Conspiracy Tunes. It looks like they don't allow. For some reason, Karen B doesn't allow super chats. Okay. At least here, I know that they like to stream to other services where they prefer to get their stuff. So, anyway, so what I'm going to say, I'm going to quote Mark. Let's see. Email me. Gonna get deleted, of course. Let's say send. Mark said, send me all right, here we go. Mark said, send me a photo of the curve with a straight edge and I'll quit Flat Earth. I sent 4 yesterday. All right. Mark said, send me a photo of the curve from an airplane. I'll add that. From an airplane with a straight edge and next to it. I got enough. Yep. And I'll quit Flat Earth. I sent 4 yesterday. When will he quit? All right. Here we go. You ready? You ready? I'm going to get the lifetime ban from the ban queen. I'm going to put it. Here we go.
Yeah, well, why'd you do it? You signed up with 1,000 ghost kitchens? Yikes.
It's on screen.
Ghost kitchen.
It's on screen.
What do you expect?
It's on screen.
What did you think was going to happen?
It's on screen.
So, yeah, there you go.
There it went!
Anyway, we gotta break.
There it went! Karen beat the chicken!
When we come back, we will take your phone calls.
Oh!
Karen, let's go to our break, shall we?
She's mad.
Absolutely.
Mr. Beast?
She's
Idiot.
mad. She's mad. I did it right before. Oh my gosh. And then, oh, so classy. So classy. So why when somebody has so many times specifically said that send him a photo of the curve with the straight edge next to it, and I did exactly that. Why would you ban that person? Was he lying when he said that? Was he lying when he said that, Karen? Mark, were you lying when you said that? I gave exactly what you wanted. To the T. Exactly what you wanted. No response from email. You say you check email every day. No response. Not only, I have it. I have it right here. Right here. You say you check your email every day.
Right.
No, I'm not lying. I'm looking. I check my email every single day. No one's done it.
Yep. No one's done it. You check your email every single day, but no one's done it. So why block that? Remember, he said something very specific. He said he wants a photo of the curve of the horizon from an airplane with a straight edge next to it on a laptop screen or whatever, right? He said that, but the straight, it can be a piece of paper. I used a piece of paper. I didn't use a laptop screen, but he said, or whatever. I mean, I have a laptop. I could show it on a laptop, but I don't think that's really was the nitpick that he's going for. So why? Why when somebody gives you exactly what you want, would you not do it? It's because you're a liar, Mark Sargent. That's why. You are a liar. And Karen B, yes, Karen B is absolutely a horrible person. Totally a horrible person. I was very surprised after the pleasant conversations we had that she was so toxic about her. All right, I'll get this. I don't need to show their ads yet. So I don't know what she's going to do there. But she's going to be very mad. Very mad. There, we got Zulu 1. Yeah, well, I mean, it says no one has ever taken or sent a photo of the curve. Well, I did. I effing hate all you Globers. I hope I see you in a public F off. I hope I see you in public F. Well, everywhere you go, Zulu 1 is a Glober. So, said no one has ever taken or sent a photo of the curvature. Oh, but you're wrong. You're wrong. It's right there. You see, right there. I got it. Oh, I got it. Thanks to Wolfie, though. I mean, right there. Look at that. Poor Zulu 1. Such an angry person. Zulu 1. You are a horrible, terrible monster. Hate-filled. So much hate. So much hate. Commercial, social, and video says, looks like I picked the wrong week to quit banning chat. Yeah, no kidding. They're aggressive on the banning. Well, all right, so I'm out of there. I'll unsubscribe on that channel on Conspiracy Tunes. I suppose I could do. All right, hold on. I'll do this. I'll switch to a different account. I have a few accounts I could use. So let's see. Is this it? Yep. All right. There it is. Subscribe with that one. That's on that channel. I'm gonna have to go subscribe with a couple different ones here. So let's see. We got this one. There we go. Go here. There. All right. I'm getting all these free subscribers. All right. So, all right. What are we talking about here? Nothing yet. So, all right. Don't do the stuff yet. Oh, we got Erica Pelting says, hello, everyone. And now they don't know. Is that guy to be blocked too? Maybe they'll have to block him too. All right, so I suspect that my actual MC Toon live account cannot comment. Probably has already been blocked. So Karen is bragging about blocking FE trolls when found. That's also why she closed super chats. She's such clever. So, all right.
And Peanut Gallery from time to time. You know what?
Go. Let's see what she
No,
has to
I'm
say.
not going to retract it. I was going to say that I should give Mr. Beast more credit, but I can't. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do the burger thing. He didn't. You were doing just fine with the merch and the funny stunts.
How long? Oh, it's gone.
And the giveaway prizes stuff. You were doing fine. Doing the burger thing.
That was just let's make more money. Here, just sign this.
Yeah. You got talked into it, kid. No
Here
no
is
offense, but you got to understand what a yes man is. And the people around you, they don't have your best interest at heart.
There it is. All right, so I'll put what I said.
And by the way, since we're going to throw that in there, he is not the biggest YouTube channel in the world. He's the biggest single person in the world. You know what the biggest YouTube channel is, Karen?
No.
It's the link I put right there for you. Now, this is where it gets kind of weird, right?
All right. So there, if you want to do exactly what I said, you can there. I put the thing. Now, if you guys are in the call, this is the good part. I want to hear people in the call, because they said they're gonna take calls after this. I'd love it. I would love it if you were all in there. The soldier says, if he does, I'll buy you a drink. He'll never address it. Never. He won't. He absolutely won't. He knows he can't, because he knows all of his responses to it I've already dealt with. I have them all queued up. They're all sitting in a folder on my computer. Every single thing that he will say to it. Because they're all lies. He only has lies. I'm exposing this flat earth liar.
All music.
Well, then it probably just
All right. So nothing. I mean, it's not a troll. I'm not trolling you, Mark Sargent. I'm exposing you. You asked a very specific thing. I gave you that very specific thing 4 times. And you are ignoring it because you are a liar. So, all right, I see flat. What's the number? The number is at the top there. Extra J. It's up. It's pinned. It's pinned in the my live chat. 848-222-2480. It's on their screen right now. You can see it on the screen there too. So there it is. Can we bomb them with extremely long comments simultaneously? Oh, that's a good idea. So yeah, let's do that. Queue up everybody that wants to get your account banned for life on her channel. Queue up what I posted. Right? I'll post it again, and I'll give you a countdown. I'll give you a countdown, and we can all do them at the same time. Right, there it is. There it is. So get that ready. I'm gonna see if I can when I can comment using one of my other channels. Not yet. I can't. A couple more minutes and I can with my MCTWON. 20 minutes. You have to be 20 minutes. Chicken. Look at that. Look at that. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Chicken. Chicken. Can't handle the truth, Karen. Can't handle the truth. The guy you're talking to lied, and you're covering up his lies.
Wow. By the way, Gen X rules. I think you
okay. Actually,
both
taking
of you
calls.
are firmly Gen Xers.
No,
And that
Karen
was
is
the time of,
Karen's millennial.
I love you, Mark.
Is she?
But no.
She is millennial.
No, I'm a Gen Xer.
If you're calling in,
You've got to be a young Gen
Yeah.
you could start
You
with
just
some
on the border?
complimentary stuff.
Yeah, well, 77. So I'm like, I just got in there a couple years into
Oh,
it.
Oh, all right.
Born in 77.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you're,
the
you're
hair's that
firmly
gray
Gen
already.
X, Karen.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah, black light posters, cassette tapes, waterbeds. Yeah, that was Gen X.
Waterbeds was
What's going on
late
here?
70s, early 80s. So Karen would have missed that. So
Yeah.
I
What's going on
actually
here?
knew
Yeah.
people. I hung out with people that had waterbeds. Waterbeds, by the way, that's one of those things. That's one of those products I was really surprised
I
because those
didn't
things
make it in yet.
could kill you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Extra J says I need to sub with yet another one to post anything. Baux says I got blocked, so going to use my second account. RBRB, but they just switched to 20 minutes. Yep. Pronon 1990 says, remember this, everyone. Saint Lemonbird the Liar. Lemonbird? This isn't Lemonbird. So, all right. So what time did she go totally chicken out? Right? When did she do this here? I don't know if there's a way to see when that happened, but okay. So right now it's 10:10. So at 10:30, all right. At 10:30 we do it all. So Yeah, so there it is. I'm pasted and ready to hit go. Got the message copied and ready to go. All right, so we have to wait a little bit. We have to wait a little bit to do it. So if we can get enough, but hopefully people will call in. I really want, and they'll get through.
Piece of a rocket, a third stage. From
All right. CV McCuller says, Karen, proof that it's not the years, it's the miles. Oh my gosh.
which I think is ESA, which is
Oh jeez. I've watched some of Jaren's call-in shows, and this call-in show, I mean, geez, people. I mean, remember, these are the dumbest humans on the earth that are calling in to talk to the scammer that's scamming the dumbest people on the earth. It's a tough watch. It's a tough thing to watch because there's I mean, what are they going to talk about? It's
seriously, as does the Australian Space Agency. So I guess they want us to know that, hey, if you get hit and taken out by space debris, you got to take it for the team.
Oh my gosh. All right. So who is all right? I'm in. All right. Time is ticking, so they gotta. Real Cygnus says they kind of do deserve to get fleeced. Yeah, I mean, seriously, it they're that dumb. They kind of deserve to get fleeced. But of course, it's difficult. I mean, if you wanted to give Karen B money right now, you couldn't. She turned off super chats. There's no super chats.
It's a natural shape.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
For rocks and minerals.
Oh my gosh. What's the name of her channel? The name of her channel is Unveiling This Realm. Unveiling This Realm is the name of her channel. So, they must be. My guess is because Baux got blocked. What were you saying anything? Were you saying anything like you were flirting? So I don't know. Steve 6464 has 7 minutes left. Chris. All right, let me go back to this. We see it there. Chris says, Mark said, send me a photo of the curve from an airplane with a straight edge next to it and I'll quit Flat Earth. MC Toon sent 4 yesterday. When will he quit? Right there. Right there. This is, right, if we're all going to subscribe, we're all going to send it at the same, but make sure you unsubscribe at the end. You don't want to accidentally have to be subscribed to her channel. That'd be embarrassing. This is what you go copy paste that right there. So all right, let's see if they're on to the next caller yet.
Oil just, I never thought it was fossil fuel either, but.
So all right, Real Cygnus is 14 minutes left on sock number 5. Yes, Matthew Allat. Matthew all at says they changed the waiting time to 20 minutes now. Yes, they did. They did. Extra J says my last account was just going with the flow. Banned. I mean, they are scared. They are scared.
These reserves, these oil fields, they drain them and then they fill back up.
Oh, God, come on. And Judy, how are you still in there? Amazing. All right, Judy, are you going to participate with us? Are you gonna sacrifice the account? You got to remember this. You're taking it for the team, people. Karen and her minions will ban you for life. You will never be able to communicate on her channel again. Big loss. Big loss there. King Cruz says somehow I not been banned booted from the channel. Oh, right. Let's see. Nate said my roommate opened up a lot about FE adjacent conspiracy theories like the fake moon landings and the like. Luckily, he is only just newly exposed to this, and I've watched years of MC2. Well, thanks, Nate. Right there. This is Nate. So, Axis, who commented earlier at the beginning of this, emailed me, and then I sent him over my Discord link. Said that he'd been watching, and sometimes he listens to the videos as he goes to sleep. I do the same thing. When especially the early ones, like the ones on not modern day debate, on the non sequitur show, Red's Rhetoric, Team Skeptic, those early ones, I would fall asleep to them too. But most of the time now I fall asleep to physics lectures. So yeah, Joe Whip says, how will we be able to go on with life if, yeah, I don't know.
That's good. That's good. I called y'all a few weeks ago about a documentary I seen about the Antarctic.
Yeah, all right. Steve 6464 says hi. It's Brian Staveley says, I'm suspicious of everyone tonight that I don't know. Yeah, so be careful. I mean, Steve 6464, he might not let you through, you know. I see Flat says T-minus 13 minutes. Send me a phone. Yep. All right. 13 for you. Yeah, that's at 10:30 local time for me. So the Canadian Space Advocate says falling asleep to physics lectures like undergrads. Yeah, or audiobooks. Audiobooks is another thing. And then like the next day I'll move to the next chapter. Like I'll wake up and it'll be in the middle of chapter. I'll start on chapter 1, I'll be in the middle of chapter 14. I'll be like, well, I didn't hear all that. So then the next day I'm like, start at chapter 2. And then I'll wake up again and so, oh my gosh, look at this. We got Onion Saiyan says, my dream setup is a Kenwood stereo with matching tape and CD players, and the extra inputs taken up with audio outs of DV players, a turntable, and a VCR of exquisite quality. I found out recently that, I didn't think about it, but, the older stereo, that's like your dream stereo stuff, is, available. If you go back 20 years or 30 years, your dream stereos, some of them are super cheap to find. So, not hard to get if you don't mind those older ones.
Don't know. Have not seen anything recently though, man.
I'm just putting that old footage together.
Hold on, King Crew, was this had to be a mistake where you blocked icy flat said T-minus 13 minutes, right? Don't why? Don't do that. It's got to be a mistake. Don't block those. Amadeus Arkham says, whose access is low, your voice rocks me to sleep. Thanks, Axis.
What they show me from the research station.
Well, look up.
Oh my gosh, this guy is not very well spoken. So, all right. Packing down the tune shine. So all right, this is showing really how scared they are of facing the truth. Karen B, you're a chicken. Why Karen B? Why, moderators, would you block when somebody is actually giving Mark Sargent what he said he wanted? Right? In the next interview, he won't be able to say that same thing. It's been sent to him. So in the montage that I put together earlier, a lot of the times the next thing that he says is, I've never gotten an email. He can't say, I don't know if he has or not. I can't see his inbox. I got to imagine he probably has, but he has received it now. Right? Right here. The curve of the horizon. Right there. That's curved from an airplane. And there's a straight edge right there, right above it. That straight edge is not curving.
Respectable. And it would be a good business picture.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh my gosh. I want to see Karen flip out. I want to see her just go nuts again. Are we tagging Karen? No, you don't need to tag Karen. Don't tag Karen. Don't do anything. Just copy paste that. So if all of us do that, we're 10 minutes out. Matthew Allat, all at, as a $1 Australian super chat. right there. No, it's this side, right there. Thank you, Matthew. So sorry, Matthew, that there's no message. So if you tag me, I'll read your message, whatever it is. So thank you for that. So yeah, all right. This so Karen here. This is a good one. Karen is thinking about profiting on the flat earthers that died. I don't know about that, but Karen, I don't know how much she makes from the Flattoberfest. A year ago, she said she was not going to do the Flattoberfest anymore. Not a year. Last October, she said that was the last one. But yet there's one coming up this October, and this one's in Vegas. So I don't know. Is she profiting from that? I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe it's not a lot. So it's kind of the cost of entry is a bit steep. So, it's like, I think it was like $250 or so. So, I mean, that's kind of expensive just to go be in a all right. to just go see a bunch of people give basically the same talk as they do when they're on YouTube. There isn't anything other. It's not like at a flat earth convention they're going to share the new science. There's no science for flat earth. None of them can do celestial navigation. So there's not going to be a seminar on how to do celestial navigation using flat earth. None of them can do it. They're not going to have a seminar on how gravity actually works or how the downward acceleration actually works, the 9.8 meters per second squared magnitude of it, because there is no flat earth evidence to that.
Hi. Peanut has flagged that. Let's do. Should I try 317? Should we roll the dice on that one?
All right. Is it
I
one of us?
mean, whatever you want to do. There's
Let's
a bunch.
do it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna know? Well,
There's a
Karen's got
bunch.
a faster hand on the trigger than I do. All right, 317. Dress to impress, baby. What do you got? 317. You're up.
Hey, what's up?
Oh boy.
Was that
So
it?
how long have
Hello?
you been in, man? How long have you been into FE?
I mean, for a while. I haven't really subscribed for long, but I've been listening for quite some time.
Is this one of us?
Karen, you buying this?
No, not even a little bit.
Not even close. Nope. Sorry. Let's go. Let's try.
Oh my
Utah.
gosh. Good try.
That's
You
the
got to
one-
jump
know
into
what? I
it.
will say this about flat Earth.
You jump.
There's something I thought about recently, which is we've never been infiltrated because you can't fake it. You know
You
what I
can.
mean? You definitely
It's
can't fake it with content
super
creators. and
easy.
We never done anything at a conference where people
Super
haven't been found out.
easy
almost
to fake it.
immediately.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just boring.
You know what I mean? Oh, you could be a general member as long as you don't talk. You talk, it's over.
Yeah, we can smell you guys. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
At least I can. It's pretty obvious.
Because it's
All
a whole paradigm thing.
All right.
You just can't
You've
fake
got
it.
to.
You
Yeah.
can't. I have. But there's.
All right, if you're going to do it, you've got to jump in right away. You got to say, Curved Horizon, MC Toon sent it to you.
Talking versus a
And
robot.
you'd quit. And you'd quit. Right? You say, you said you'd quit Flat Earth if you got a Curved Horizon, MC Toon sent it to you.
Obvious it is to us. Seriously, that's how it's like when you hear a robot talking and you're like, "This is a robot." That's what it's like when a flat earther talks to a globie who's
5 minutes.
pretending to be
5
a
minutes.
flat earther.
Yeah. The closest we got was one of Jimmy Kimmel's guys, and it only took him less than 2 hours.
Oh, that
before
was
we figured him
that
out.
was great. That was Flat Earth
yeah.
Jake Bird
he was a
at the
professional actor.
conference. At the conference in 2019, that guy was genius.
Like the plague.
Yeah. I still, as far as how he was dressed, it's like, couldn't you see how he was dressed? I was going, come on. We've got people that dress weirder than him.
Yes, you do.
But anyway, all right, let's try.
Wow, look at the phone lines.
I know, you know full well.
There's so many robots.
Yep.
Good job, people. Great
NPCs.
job.
Luckily, we have
Love
stuff
you all.
named, and we can flag
Love you
things instantly.
all.
So unless you're going to go buy a burner phone, you got one
Bands
shot.
bands will be put
Let's
out.
try
the
801.
Censors.
Let's do it.
Censors.
801. Are you real?
By the way,
Are
I'm
you-
saving all your phone numbers and I'm calling you back later.
No, you're
I'm
not.
calling you all back later.
No, she
801.
won't.
Are you
She's
listening?
scared of
What do
you.
you got?
Yeah, I'm listening in. Just waiting for Karen to give us a shot at it. Just saying what I got to say. Just two quick questions. Are you quitting Flat Earth? And is
Oh, there's another troll.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah,
And that one's flagged. Sorry, your one shot is over.
I had so many people asking me this week, like yesterday during Coffee Talk, is Mark quitting Flat Earth? Is Mark quitting Flat Earth? And I was like,
You have
oh
to
boy,
quit
what
Flat
happened?
Earth,
Who made a
Mark.
video?
You said you would quit
Talk
Flat
about
Earth.
this before the break, just so we can filter some of these
Just
guys
don't
out.
say any names. I don't like to give these
Okay,
people
no, I
like
won't say any names.
free
Okay,
press.
So a single person, this is why all this happened. A single person emailed me and they said, oh, hey, I've got some photographs of an airplane, because you said if anyone sends you actual stuff with a legitimate curvature from an airplane that and it still looks like it's got curvature, I'll quit Flat Earth. It's like, yeah, okay. No one sent me anything. So this guy sends me something. First one, literally 8 years. First one. And I know he only sent it because he heard it on an interview recently. I send him back the Neil deGrasse Tyson video, where you
He
can
didn't
look it up on
send
my
me
channel.
anything back.
I posted it years ago, where Neil deGrasse Tyson, in front of the students, says that the Felix Baumgartner jump. By the way, any trolls out there, tell me, is the Red Bull jump legit or not? That's the first question you got to ask yourself. So, and Neil comes on and he says the Red Bull jump is scientifically dishonest because at 130,000 feet, you absolutely positively cannot see the curvature of the Earth. So I send this video to this guy.
He provided
And honestly,
zero
I don't remember
evidence
his name.
of that, though.
And I said, so is Neil Tyson,
Yes,
the world's
he is.
most famous scientist,
Yes.
wrong?
Yes, he is wrong.
Right, because he's your priest.
He's
your
completely wrong.
spokesman.
No, he's your priest.
Your guy.
I don't care
Well, he's
about
got
him.
triggered.
He's just some guy.
He was very upset about this. And he at one point he said Neil
he's
Tyson
not talking
does
about
not
me.
know what he's talking about.
That's right. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
15,000 hours in the air. Maybe true, maybe not. Doesn't really matter. What? Neil's never been in a plane. He's not an astrophysicist. He's not a direct consultant for NASA on a regular basis. He's your guy.
He's not our guy.
And he
I don't
says
care
you
about
can't
him.
see the curve from
And he's wrong.
130,000 feet, but you say you can see it from 40. So before we go to break, here's the challenge I put out to everybody. It's like, okay, fine. You say you can see it from 40. Now you're going to start painting yourself into a corner. At what altitude can't you see the curvature of the Earth? 30, 20? Because we've still got trolls on a regular basis that are sending us photos and vids of Lake Pontchartrain. If you know what that is.
That's a front to back
sea
curve.
level.
Different.
Saying that, oh, see, Lake Pontchartrain proves that the Earth is a globe. So there's the curvature. It's right there. It's like, you know full well the curvature cannot be that, because the whole world would only be 200 miles wide. So, well, but by all means, please shoot me everything you got. Seriously. I love it. But while you're at it, you might want to send a thing to Neil Tyson, your God, by the way.
He's not our guy.
High priest.
He's just a
and
guy.
Say,
you love
might
him.
as well tell him
he's
to
your high
retract
priest.
what he said in front of that big group of students. Where he said,
it's just a claim. I have
positively
evidence. All
put
you
in a
have is
certificate
claims.
You can
Mark.
frame, see the curvature at 130.
All you have are claims
but please
without
do
evidence.
try to troll. Please. I rarely, if ever, read comments. I delete emails on site, or I put them into a special spam filter.
Gotta light a flurf.
Take your best shot.
Gotta light a flurf.
What are you gonna do? Okay, we're gonna go to our final break. When we come back, by the way, we have names of all the legitimate callers. We can just use those. I was just taking some
I'm
wild
telling you,
stabs.
I saved your numbers, you guys. I saved
Oh
it.
no, you can't call in.
We've got records of all of them. They're
Karen
actually in the
B
database.
again.
Anyone that calls
see
in, we
you
have it. And if you think I actually work for an agency, you think that's really a smart idea?
Oh, 33 minutes. She.
All right. Karen, let's go to our final break. When we come back, we'll see if we can deal with these guys.
Karen's got to go get another smoke. All right, so there it is. Yeah. He addressed, but he didn't respond to my email. And I knew that he'd go with Neil deGrasse Tyson. But of course, Neil deGrasse Tyson says the Earth is a globe. So are you going to refute that and cherry pick that about Neil? So be clear. I want to be clear here. Neil deGrasse Tyson did say that. But was that based on any evidence? No. He just was saying that. It was just a random thing he said. So yes, we should wait till they call back. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's just increase the time you need to be subscribed again. They upped it to 33 minutes. Got 11 left. Oh, I delete. Did you hear that? He said I delete emails on site. And that, see, this, I will have that. That will be part of my response. Because Mark Sargent is a pathological liar. He said he would quit Flat Earth if you got a photo of the horizon that's curving next to a straight edge. He did not say he would stay in flat Earth and instead send you a quote by somebody that wasn't based on evidence. He didn't say that. He moved the goalposts. Melodic Lyric says, Mark's too scared to show his congregation the image, but he'll make fun of it. Yes. So let's, should we change what we're going to say? Right? Should we change what we're going to say to show the photo that MC Toon sent you? How about that? And then, yes, and then we do that and we're all out and we see it goes from 200 watching to whatever it is. The soldier says, why you no check emails? I check emails, but not a whole lot during a video. But I do get a lot of emails. So a lot of the time I just can't respond to stuff. Sometimes I'll just do a quick one, but if somebody has like something that requires kind of a bigger thing, they're sending me a bunch of evidence, something. Discord is the place to do that. If you're interested in some sort of a conversation, Discord is the place for that. So all right, now let's see here. Let's what do we say? We say you have the courage. Show the photo. Do you have the courage to show the photo MC Toon sent you? Or must you censor the truth? So what do you think about this one here? What do you think about that one? Bolton's curbside. I'm not even watching or listening. I don't know what they're saying, but all right, let's get out of here. Get that out of there. So they might be coming back. So what do you think about that? Flat Earth. What do you think about that comment? Is that good? Do you have the courage to show the photo MC Toon sent you, or must you censor the truth? That's a good one. Let's see. So, all right. I mean, here's how desperate they are. Here's how desperate Mark Sargent is. He specifically asked for a photograph of the curve. I gave it. And his response isn't addressing the evidence. His response is quoting somebody that made a statement that contradicts the evidence without evidence supporting that claim. He's dishonest. It is a goalpost move. He's scared of the truth. He can't handle the truth.
Drink.
All right.
Otherwise known as a tasty beverage.
All right.
All right. We're picking up your phone calls, but I don't even think I have to give the number out because those phone lines are jammed.
Are people ready?
Start out. Let's start out with 504 because I want to thank him real quick. 504. Hey, thank you very much for the marketing the moon book, the selling of the.
Geez, all right. It's an actual fan.
Absolutely. It is a spot on book, and again, just shows the power of what you can do with media. The fact that you can license, that NASA.
All right. Yeah, it's just a deflection tactic because it's not actual evidence. Oh, it go with photos. So here we go. Let's see. It's do. There it is. Yeah. Do you have the courage to show the photos MC Toon sent you, or must you censor the truth? There you go. Yeah, you only have one shot.
Glad that I like that one a little bit better than the primarily picture book.
All right. So let's see. Am I in yet with my... No, I'm not in yet with my MCTWON account. So yeah, don't say anything until then. All right. They keep extending it. 8:47 for me. Oh my gosh, that's 12 more minutes. Did they? For That's still at 33. So I can't go that long. It's so many, so long. But all right, we'll see. We'll see. What are you at? Like Icy Flat, where are you? Where are you at? So yeah, you only get one shot. You only get one shot. And then of course the censors will ban like crazy because they must censor the truth. So if we all put the same thing out there, must you censor the truth, and then they censor the truth? Oh yeah. Oh, Baux is 3 minutes. Let's see. What do I have? How do I where's the there it is. Okay. You subscribed 32 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm at 1 minute. So all right. Let's see. All right.
Carolina.
Awesome.
If I got time, there would. Oh yeah. Well, if I got time, there's just one thing I wanted to mention, which is I sent it to you in the email. It's in connection with Philip Class, and he's.
I was I didn't know who it was. All right. Let's see. CV McCullough says Karen smells like loneliness and bad decisions. She's married. I mean, not only does Mark has probably less chance with her than he ever had with Patricia Steer, because Karen's married and her husband's I think a big dude, like muscular guy.
Well-informed magazine.
All right. Okay. Icy Flat is free to chat. Okay. So I am able to chat now. So I will put in all right. All right, people, are you ready? How many if you're able, put in here. If you're able to chat, put a 1 right now and I'll count them. So what are we typing? We are typing this right here. Okay. 1, 1, 1. All right. Oh, we got a lot. All right. Let's hear if there's a all right.
Let's not just say that.
Oh, they're still talking to that guy. Okay. You ready? Oh, Baux says give me 1 minute. Okay. Give you 1 minute. 38, 42 seconds. All right. We're going to fill their chat. They must censor the truth.
Which is unfortunate. You hear the views of these idiots who it debunks. But I noticed, and I'll leave with this, in that video, it has a lot of...
Oh, my goodness. All right. Are we ready? Real Cygnus is 1 minute. Okay. This is a team building activity of some kind. It is. We are all joined together in one thing to expose the lies of flat earthers. In particular, we're exposing the lies of Mark Sargent, the flat earther. So, all right. It says here, Daru for you says, I'm new here. Thank you very many. I'm Andy, non-hostile, and I'm here to learn and support my friends. I don't know if you're real or not. Okay. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Get ready. It's I'm sending. Do you have the courage to show the photo I sent you, or must you censor the truth? All right, everybody else. I'll count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Ban.
480 is ours. I'm pretty sure. Yeah? You guys have an opinion on this? You're watching the chat. All right, I'm going to pick them up. We'll see what happens. 480.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening?
Good.
Yo, 480, Tony Coriolis.
They can't do them all.
Well,
it's too many. They can't do it all.
Yeah,
it's too many.
I'm definitely good, dude. And Karen, good on you with your quick trigger finger. I really appreciate it. You're good at that.
They're praising her for censoring people.
Actually, my favorite video of yours, Karen, is an old one where like it's you and Mark, and then someone calls in and they're talking about how back in New York. It's getting so
Nothing.
bad with COVID, blah, blah, blah.
Nothing.
And you're like, are you a troll? You just straight up asked him.
There it is. All right. There it is. Space Comma says it. UK Lemon says it. Ban. Censor the truth. Censor the truth, Karen. Censor the truth, Mark. Censor the truth, flat earthers. You have to. You must censor the truth. The truth hurts you. The horizon is curved. You said you'd quit flat earth. You didn't. Right there. Curved horizon. You said you would quit flat earth if somebody emailed you a photo of the curve. You got a photo of the curve and you did not quit. You are a liar, Mark Sargent. You are a liar. PhD2 on it. Tony says, okay, that was worth the wait. All right, now, you ready? You ready? Everybody leave. Unsubscribe, then leave. Here we go. Unsubscribe, leave. Make sure. Unsubscribe, leave. All right, so it went from 200 to 221 watching initially. So there it is. Think about that. Oh, Odin Allfather says, do you have the courage? Gone. Censor the truth, Karen. Censor the truth, Mark Sargent. Censor the truth, flat earthers. You lied, Mark Sargent. You said you would leave flat earth if somebody did exactly what I did, and you lied. You got caught lying. CryptDR says wasn't, for $5, says wasn't able to participate, but that was awesome. Yep. All right, everybody, are you out? Whoa, it went from 220 to 186. All right, if you're I got it on screen here. Right, I'll update it so that it's so you can see the subscriber count. There you go. So I'll be the only one watching. How about that? Dropped like a stone. 186. That's it. So, all right, I'll have. It says a lot. Yep. Only 67 likes. Amazing. So I will, so they're probably only going to allow, the reason why I said let's leave is probably they're only going to allow people that are not, that the people that they know to come in.
I mean, the guys from id who created.
So, all right. 176. We were a lot of them. Yes, make sure you unsub on all your accounts. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. I'm subbed on another. I will on the other account, I will briefly, there it is. All right. Let's see. You must censor. Mark got caught lying. All right, here we go. My final one. You must censor Mark got caught lying. And gone. That's it. That's all it took. Unsubscribe with that account and gone. So there it is.
That's all they care about. And Mountain Dew.
Nothing. All right. There it is. Thank you for that. That was amazing. We have, and what do we have here? 671 here. People. Super amazing. So let me just, for you, Mark, for you, Karen. Mark, you specifically said, send a photo of the curve of the horizon taken from an airplane. Put a straight edge next to it on a screen, and you will quit flat Earth. That's what you said. Over and over and over again you said it, Mark. Not once, many times. I sent you 4 photos of the horizon curving, and all of them I sent with a straight edge. I don't think you even looked. I suspect you deleted the email without looking. But if you did look, then Doesn't matter if you looked or not. You lied, Mark. You said you check your email every day. So you've seen my email. Before this video, 50-some people sent you an email saying have a look at it. Did you look at it? Will you look at it? I doubt very much you will look at it. Right? Because Mark Sargent, you got caught lying. You said you would quit Flat Earth if somebody emailed you a photo of the horizon curving. You were emailed a photo of the horizon curving and you did not quit Flat Earth. You're a liar. Gotta lie to Flurf. And of course, Karen B and the other absolutely hate-filled moderators over there on her channel are just supporting the lie that is Mark Sargent's grift. Yeah. So to say that as many times as you said that, Mark, and then receive exactly what you said you wanted, shows that you're a liar. Right? So let's do this. Not only that, he said he deletes emails. Dishonesty at its finest, said IC Spin. Yep. So let's do this. One more thing. I will do. So on I think I have it on the, let's see, mc2.net/curve. So go there. All right, hold on. Because they said send a photo of the horizon, right? So there it is. Yep. All right. So this page here, photos of the curve. So you can't, he won't be able to say that people haven't sent him that. So there's 3 pictures right there. 3 photos of, or not 3, a bunch. So this is Wolfie's right there. Curve there, curve there, curve there. Send all 3 of those if you want. This one is curved from another photographer. That's not as good because it doesn't have as many as Wolfie. Here's another one that's curved. This is from, I won't say who it's from, but the actual EXIF information is in the original photo. If you want, you can download the zip file and look at it. But this is the one that is the second one. So I would say take your pick of the one from Wolfie or the one from Albert Stevens. Right here, this one is the one from Albert Stevens. Grab this one or grab the other, or grab them all and send. I mean, there's more. You can send as many as you want. Send them to Mark Sargent. David Lee says, I have a really good picture I'm happy to share. Where should I send it? You can send it to me, mc2.net. Zip it first. Zip it into a zip file, because your email client is likely to modify it on the way out. So if you zip it, then it will include all of the EXIF information, all of everything. It won't recompress it on the way. Like email clients tend to like reduce the size of photographs or pictures as you send them. So the Rocket Couch says, Mark just said Canada doesn't exist, so hello from the non-existent land. Research Weenie Earth. Thanks for that. All right, so there you go. Go to that page and just just do a subset. Everybody use your creativity. Find something interesting to do. So there is Mark's email address. I pinned it. Grab that email address, send it to him and say, here's a photo of the curved horizon. If you don't quit Flat Earth, you're lying. Something like that. Be creative. He'll probably only read the subject, right? But do that, please. Do that to him. Expose that, and if anybody gets a response, please forward it to me, mc2.net. I'd love to see if he gives anybody a response. He did not respond to me, so I would be surprised if he responds to you. So Nerd Alert says, drink Kool-Aid. Drink every time Karen B does her creepy Karen laughter. Just kidding. Don't hurt yourselves. Said, let's see. That was Nerd Alert. Thank you for that, Nerd Alert. Let's forget this. CV McCullers says, now Karen can go back to spraying the hose at kids on the sidewalk in front of her house and casting spells at the neighbors that don't like her cat. That's awesome. Anio Sayin says, I can now have a colloquial cigarette after that pleasurable experience. Well, thank you for that. Cryptor says wasn't able to participate, but that was awesome. All right, I think I got caught up there. So, Naricles has got a light of flurf. That was fun. Well, thank you everybody for that. That was definitely fun. All right, Extra J says, don't forget Gary's lol moment in your Discord. Let me grab that. I'll jump here. I have on my Discord server, I have a channel, Guy to Light of Flurf. And I have another channel, the Museum of Derp. Is that, oh yeah. So my 2 cents is Gary Wybenga. So, all right, here is a photo of me at, when I was at Team Skeptic's house. That's at his house. And so let me see what it says here. Extra J says, my 2 cents, did you finally figure out how to lie enough to make that diagram work? I look forward to debunking it like I did with some other claims of yours. And my 2 cents, which is Gary Wabanga, said, yes, I did. I just actually have to sit down and make the video. Really? No doubt he's not made the video. So that probably what he's talking about is, are you talking about how can the underside of clouds be illuminated on flat Earth? That's a great question that nobody can answer. All they can do is say perspective. Some people have actually said perspective bends light. It's the fix-all. It fixes everything. So Extra J, hopefully. Charlie watched his top 10 episode. Really? Well, thank you very much. This was super fun. Nate I says, Nate says, Charles Arnold proposed to make this team building activity a YouTube short. Will be hilarious. Yes. Well, if somebody wants to do it, to make a condensed version of this, I would love it. Contact me. We don't have 10 of them. Contact me if you want to, and yeah, we can participate in that. So thank you for that. The Museum of Derp. So all right, on my Discord server, the Gotta Light a Flurf channel is open for everybody, and there's a lot of chit chat in there, right? The Museum of Derp got to be where people would chit chat in there. I'm like, hold on a second, this is a museum. You have to be quiet in here. So I made it so that only a few people can post. So one of the things in there is I grabbed a clip from from Flatzoid's recent live stream where he's typing into his Google search, and you can see previous searches that he has done, like horses for girls, and how his spelling is horrible, how he misspelled synonyms for level. So that goes back to flat earthers. They think that dictionaries prove things, and they think that thesauruses prove things. When a dictionary can't prove things for them, they'll go to the thesaurus. So anyway, thank you, people. This has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna call it here. Let's see, the outro video. Hold on. Let's see. It's not it. Nothing. Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is. Getting that out one that he's talking about photos. A second. Are you teasing me? Let's hear what he's talking about.
This really quick, which is a real simple one. And I don't like feeding the trolls. I generally don't. I answer one email and all of a sudden this happens. Which is tell me, again, it's a question I've put out to many people over the years, which is tell me what magical thing in the backpack of any of the moon missions or any of the IS.
Oh, all right. He's not talking about anything important. All right. Wasn't talking about this one at least. So anyway, thank you everybody. That was I'll probably watch the rest of it eventually, but people, Thank you very much. Thank you to members, super chatters, patrons. Thank you for this fun evening. The team building exercise. I've enjoyed exposing a flat earth liar, Mark Sargent. Get to send that email to Mark. He wants it badly. He really wants it.